Forged from the love of liberty in the fires of hope and prayer, with boundless faith in our destiny, we solemnly declare. Side by side we stand, islands of the blue Caribbean Sea, this our native land. We pledge our lives to thee. Here every creed and race find an equal place, and may God bless our nation. Here every creed and race find an equal place, and may God bless our nation.
Heavenly Father, we come before you at the start of this new day, giving thanks for life, for health, and the opportunity to serve through this station. We ask for your divine presence to guide us in all we do. Bless this broadcast, that it may be a source of inspiration, joy, and unity to all who tune in. Whether near or far, may our words uplift, our music heal, and our message bring light to those who need it most. We pray for our listeners, wherever they may be. Grant them strength for the day ahead, peace in their hearts, and success in all they put their hands to. Cover those traveling with your protection, and those at home with your comfort and provision. Lord, may everything we do bring honor to you and be a blessing to others. Guide our steps, bless our efforts, and let this station be a vessel of positivity and hope. In your name we pray. Amen.
Your voice, your soundtrack, your station. New Era TT Radio. NETT Radio.
Give praise, children. Give praise. Give praise, children, yeah. Give praise. Give praise, children, yeah. Give praise. Give praise, children. Oh, Father, who has given us His arms that we can all feel like we are part of this earthly heaven.
energy, music and vibes to start your day right.
Give praise, children, yeah. Give praise.
Give praise, children.
Praise, children, yeah. Give praise.
Give thanks and praises.
Praise, children.
Guess what?
Oh, Father, who has given us
You made it inside a brand new day.
heaven.
And you're looking good. I think you're going to make it into the new year.
Forgive us this
We have to get through this day first.
because the more
Final day of 2025. So good morning, wake up, rise up, everybody, wherever you may be. Get up,
Father in this bacchanal scene,
wake up,
and lose it.
rise up.
Some of us just wonder why.
Good morning, Trinidad. Good morning to Tobago. Beautiful Tobago. I've been there for a while, but good morning to you. Neighbors in the Caribbean, neighbor. How things going?
Down in this crazy town,
Grenada, St. Vincent, Barbados, Jamaica, St. Lucia. How are you doing this morning?
everybody hand raised.
Everybody good? Everybody all right? Nice.
Everybody give praise.
Good morning to all the folks who are streaming all around the globe, all you international people, as we like to call you.
And if you know what I mean, put up your
North, South America,
put up your hand.
Europe,
What I mean, put up
on the African continent, wherever you're picking us up from this morning. It's just so good to be with you. Thank you for being here. And of course, you are in the land of the living.
Father in His mercy.
So let me say much thanks to the Heavenly Father for bringing us together for another day. All that we do there, God,
Everybody come and celebrate.
let it be a blessing unto you.
Everybody come and celebrate.
Yeah. People, I'm yours through the Sir Charles. Check it
Come
out.
up and congregate. Yeah. Everybody come and celebrate.
I say, welcome you to your Get Up and Go. This is The Breakfast Show.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Wake up, it's a brand new dawn. The Breakfast Show got the vibes turned on. From Maracas Bay to the Savannah line. Let's start the day in Caribbean prime. Good vibes rolling through the air. The Breakfast Show, energy everywhere. We talk, we laugh, we make you think. Grab your doubles or your morning drink.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! It's hump day. It's a Wednesday. Yeah, it is a beautiful, God bless Wednesday. How are you people doing? Trusting that wherever you may be, that all is well with you. It's not just an ordinary Wednesday, you know. Yeah, it is the final day of this year, 2025. And we are happy to be in the land of the living, to be here with you. So let me say good morning to you once again, wherever you may be. And thank you very much for being here on New Era TT Radio, the heartbeat of the Caribbean. And of course, yes, we take you above and beyond. Yeah. I'm hoping that you guys had a good night and you're ready for everything that will be coming your way this morning. So Sir Charles, I'm here with you this morning. Seems that I'm all alone this morning. Everybody seems to be getting up late this morning. I mean, when I say I'm alone in studio, on the platform, I've not seen RJ for the morning as yet. He's running kind of late. But I spoke with him, so I expect that he will join us probably in a little bit. I hope he's not having any technical issues this morning. We stayed up, we tried to work out some things yesterday. You know, technology is a hell of a thing. It works really well one day, and the next day, all of us and all kind of thing that's just starting to get trouble. But it is what it is, and you know, we are thankful for the platform being here with you. So I expect that RJ will join us at some point in time. Yeah. So 2025, I mean, what a year it has been for Trinidad and Tobago. And I know when we look back on a lot of things that we have passed through, things that we are still going through, you know, how do we maneuver and manage this space that we are in? It's not an easy one, and it you know, although you know you reach at this point and you are very optimistic, you're looking forward to all kinds of things going into the new year. How will it be is really anybody's guess, you know. We are really hoping for the best, but we know there are challenges ahead, and you really have to ground yourself in being able to maneuver going forward, and hoping that, you know, family is going to be very important. You know, I see some people not really placing too much emphasis on family life and family again. You know, family seems to be the circle. Family circle was a big circle at the time. Eh? Yeah, it was. Besides, yes, who in the house, normal mother, father, brother, sister, and it was expanding all the way out. You know, cousins, aunties, uncles. You know, second cousin. You see, you all can't think about second cousin and all different kind, third cousin, and all those persons you use at some point in time, especially around this time of the year, you would have come across them at, you know, either visiting in the communities where we live, we would have seen a lot of those individuals right around us. I remember in my space where I grew up, I had, as a child, a lot of people around me. A lot of people, family who were right next door. If something happened, I could run next door and call auntie, to go and check my cousin down the road. Times when you find like my mom or dad, they had to go out, could have always found one of niece, cousin to come up and either stay with us, and because I grew up in a pretty large family. There were 6 of us. I think that's a large family. Although I know some families, children reaching all kind of 12 and 15 and that sort of thing. So, but I considered my family at 6, children. My mother and father had, and there were times when they had to step out to go and do things, and they could have called on somebody right around to monitor us, to stay with us. They had like a big cousin, called like Auntie Francis and Cynthia. We could have depended on them. Mommy, they come in and stay with you, making sure that everybody do all the things that you're supposed to do and stuff and thing. Or they may have had 1 or 2 elder siblings, but still not leaving it up to individuals like that just to look after the family, because I said there's plenty, and mostly boys. In my family, 5 boys, 1 girl, and so it's real bacchanal in a situation like that. He ain't keeping quiet. My sister was the eldest, so sometimes she trying to talk to you. While she talking to you, you done planning, and she done turn she back. You going outside. Don't go outside. So and so, and you going your way. You going and do what you had to do. So it always had that other family member who were older than all of you all, and you had to listen to. If you're not listening to that person, you could be in real trouble. But somehow you're still finding yourself not listening. You're doing what you want. I see RJ is trying to log in. I don't know what is the problem he's having this morning. He's kind of coming and going, but let's hope he sort it out soon enough. Yeah. So the circle that time was large, and the circle now is not as large as before, because even in my own situation now with my children and stuff and things, a lot of them are grown, and actually all of them are grown. they can manage on their own now if we have to step out and all that sort of stuff. But even when my last 2 children, my son and my daughter, they were a little younger, and sometimes we have to go out, and it's difficult to find family members to come and stay with them. So sometimes we have to say, you're going to have to forget that, or one of us will have to go and one will have to stay, and that sort of thing. But as I said, the circle shrink over time, and it is what it is. So we're making the best of it, and but try and keep the family together. The family is important. And yeah. Well, I see RJ has made it to the platform. RJ, how are you doing? What happened?
My sincere apology to everybody, but if I tell you I'm joking, I just couldn't tell the boss, well, boss, if you know what happened, I get up early. And then, by the way, morning to everybody. Are you hearing me clearly?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Boy, yeah, and thanks for the call. So I really appreciate what you, Wendell, and Richard does do in the morning. Normally, I do get up early. I get up so early this morning. I don't know, for some strange reason, I went in my bed early. Get up about half two. Watch all kind of videos, so Charles. Like, and just say, well, let me take a 2 more minutes before the time come closer. I didn't hear my alarm. The sleep I was getting was sweeter. That the sweetest sleep I ever get in a couple of days time, right? For a couple of days time. And I thought for some strange reason I couldn't hear alarm, nothing. I
Yeah.
knock out.
Yeah, you in deep.
So I jump up when you call me, brother. And if you see, I scrambling now to make my way to organize myself to get here to join you. So my sincere apology to you first, and then to all our loyal listeners and viewers here to the net. It showed the human side of Jeremiah. So I laugh at so you coming here. I laugh at myself, my brother. Good morning again, people. Morning, morning, morning. Nice to be here as always. It's a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday morning. So happy to be here.
And you know, when I called you at that point in time, right? Because I have the habit of connecting with the team just before 6 o'clock. You know, I normally call the team like around 10 to 6 and that sort of thing. Make sure everybody's up running and that sort of thing. So when I look at the time, I say, okay, I look on the platform and I say, okay, I didn't see Jeremiah check in. And when I look at the time, I say, you know what, Jeremiah must have fallen asleep, you know. Yes, as I said, is here what you say now.
When you call, I was so ashamed. When you call me, yeah, you. While you still sleep, hear me, nah. But I said, even though I said, nah.
Nah, you know, there's something that you see in people's voice. By the time the way you answer, I heard all that sleep coming out.
Yes, I tell you, I couldn't. Why not tell the boss? Boss, you know, I fall asleep. Why not tell the boss that? So I had to look for an excuse. But I say, at the end of the day, it's going to show up because at the end of the day, I will still arrive late. So that's why I say, I send you a message quick. I didn't know if you get a chance to listen to the message.
No, I ain't getting a chance to go back.
Right. So I was telling you, brother, in all joke and in all fairness, thanks for waking me up. As I say, I get up so early, boy, Sir Charles, and I don't understand it. That is why I envy people when they see they're doing things, you know. All you have to get an award, you see those morning shows and morning people. As I say, usually I just get up early from ever since. Even though I go on vacation, sometimes I just vex with myself because I will get up at some weird hour still and just kind of go back and sleep, and maybe a little later I'll go back and take a nap. But I have this habit of getting up early. Well, this morning, I tell you, I get up about 2:30 and just watching videos, making every time I had my breakfast, and just say, all right, let me just take a 2 seconds because when I check the clock, the clock is moving slow. So, Charles, thank you, my brother. Thank you. I ran to what happened, but thanks to everybody. Thanks for being here as always. As I say here, the love is massive, and thank you, my brother. Thanks for holding out to do everything. I ain't get no newspaper, nothing, so you got to do everything. I would just sit here with you.
That's all right.
Thanks a lot, brother.
Yeah, you know, and this is I said this is the as the closing of the year, you know, a lot of reflection, a lot of things are happening, you know. So we have played by ear, we'll see how it goes and that sort of thing. We don't want to burden people too much with all the other things that are happening too, you know. But we'll see how it goes. Well, I don't know if you are in a position so you could say hello to the people who come in and early in the chat.
Yeah, well, I will turn it on. Just a little bit. I will turn it on and make sure that who I can call out here this morning quickly, and they will bear with me because they understand. They see the human side of Jeremiah. So yes, let's I'll gladly do that to make up for my mishap this morning. I'll gladly do it. You know.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I just really appreciate all your boy. Well, I see out of the gate we have Susan Jessup. She's out of the gate.
Very early, as always.
Yeah, this morning. Well, I know she's laughing at you for an RJ here. You know, so after we have Susan there, she's saying whole day morning DJRJ, morning Sir Charles, going down the road. Susan chatting still. Susan chatting still. Right, we have Ava Smith on the inside too. Ava saying good morning, Sir
Morning.
Charles. Good morning, RJ logged on. Thank you, Ava. Thanks for being here. Ava, your boy sleep late. Bossman had to wake him up this morning. He's scampering. But I'm just glad to be here with you guys for the few mornings. The first morning was nerve-wracking for me. So that morning, even though I tried, I couldn't go back and sleep. The first morning I was to come and sit there with the golden child. Well, this morning, your body gets relaxed and you know what to do now. So the body give it out a new day. So yes, we're going down the road after we have Susan. After we have Susan, we have CJ. My friend CJ, she is in the building also. So good morning to you too, CJ. Yes, no,
Hold on.
after
Moving fast.
Susan.
Good morning. Hold on, don't move too fast. I don't want to skip nobody. See,
Right,
Eric.
help me. I try to move fastly because I'm going through the chat because I'm here. Here what I've seen after I did Eva Smith. I see Susan chatting here still. And I'm trying to go down. Right, I have so what I see here. Yes, no, let me see.
You seen Erica Charles?
Right, okay, right. Erica Charles, and then I see Slick Money Grip.
Right.
So I have Eva. Right. Just now, let me go back up. As I say, you have a lot of chat. So remember, I'm now getting to understand the chat. So I see Erica here, right? Then I see Slick Money here.
Right.
Then we have Diane Payne here, right?
Yeah. Diane Payne,
Right.
good morning to you. She said, good morning, guys. All on the live chat. Well, keep the chat nice today. Don't abuse nobody in the chat.
Well, how you stopping that? That is how they have fun, you know. You see the YouTubers and then here?
I don't
They
mind
enjoy that them chat. But once they do it respectably.
I just don't want them to abuse each other with their language, you know. Yes,
Then I see after we have Diane, I seen Peter, Peter's here. Peter's chatting here, saying good morning, guys. Right, chatting as usual. We have Anthony Ford here.
Right.
And we heading down the road saying morning to the breakfast show. Good morning back to you, my brother, and thanks for being here.
Monga.
Right, so we have Ingrid from Tucson, Arizona. Good morning to you, Ingrid. And you know, Ingrid is one of our loyal person who from Trinidad and living abroad. Ingrid used to be with us in the other station, you know. She used to be with myself and Auntie Norma and Brother Ray. So we always used to give her a shout out when we was at the other space. Ingrid stayed true to form. Ingrid, the lover is massive, girl. Right back at you, we love you. Right? We have Nicole here. Nicole is up here this morning and she's saying good morning. All right, thank you. Good morning back to you too, Nicole. We have Andre here. But wait.
Andre,
so like, what are you doing there? The poll went up already. I would like to read another message. He said, oh, sorry. He said no audio on YouTube. We fixed that?
Nah, the YouTube is working, man.
All right. Well, anybody, because he was saying he wasn't getting audio, but then he said, okay, let me see if I can find it right. Apparently, he sort himself out. So if anybody who's hearing me, send up a text and let me know that you're hearing us clearly. Because clearly he was saying he wasn't getting audio, but he can say it's working good now. It is good for that. Okay, going down the road, we have Carla here. Carla saying good morning.
Morning, Carla.
Valerie Mendoza still here chatting. As always, love you. Eva Smith still chatting, going down the road. Right, I done mention my good friend PJ.
Hold on right at RJ. Valerie is probably one who probably sleeping on herself in between everything. So Valerie has been working very, very hard. That is Val's Kitchen.
Sorry. Valerie is Val's Kitchen.
Yes, and Val has
been doing man, yeah. I was running her ad too. Well, you see, I'm now placing everybody. I just do the ad, but we just call her Val Kitchen, but her name is Valerie. Okay. So Val, good morning to you. And people here who are here, we have to keep supporting Val because Val is supporting New Era TT Radio, and she's always here, loving the house, bar, loving the house. Now as I know, well, I am on tomorrow, and taking up the last shift just to spend some more time with all. I tell boss man, make sure he put me down in the gravy day. So I'll be spending New Year's, and I'll be doing a recap myself from all the good, not so good that happened on New Era TT Radio since I was here, and how many months we are streaming now? Such as 9 months, 8 months.
9 months, yeah. This one coming out of 9.
9. Okay, come out of 8 into 9. Okay, right. Yeah. So for that 9 months, I'll be doing a recap of everything that I do, and I'll be asking questions. I'll be asking them how you hear about New Era, how you find the program, things like that I want to know, because I have some people who religiously will come and visit every platform. Susan, Suzette, and Miss Gemma. They don't discriminate. They just love New Era TT Radio. And I'm saying some of you here who are here doesn't do the same, but I'm talking about the people who will come up and text to everybody. Let it text in Sir Charles, let it text in Flavor. Even the new DJ now, Mr. Whirlwind and all, I hear people texted in too. So for those of you who are here in the long listener, I want to thank you again. So even CJ, who always here, Randy Santos Jr., I would like to hear how he find the platform, and he is one who always here. When I sit up in the morning for you, if he, Mr. Hotep, Randy Santos, Mr. Hotep, and you're also getting that from Junior and also Dean, and then Mr. Pinal. Them people doesn't discriminate. Them always here, trying to make the New Era family feel better. So we go down again. You are Trini Mal's kitchen. Trini Mal kitchen here every single morning.
Hold on. You went through CJ and Ava Smith, right?
I went through CJ. I went through Ava Smith.
Deborah from Deborah Noel. Sorry, Deborah Noel.
Right,
sorry.
Deborah Noel. Well, right. But I have to go down. Remember, you see that here, right? But what I see, I try to scroll down here. After CJ, I see here is Ron DeSantos Jr. So I don't know.
I don't know what.
Yeah. So as I say, remember, I'm not using here how I'm doing with this. I using one to get a video on the audio here, right? For her to get a message, I had to click on text. Remember, I was trying it the day and it keep going off. So what I do, I open it on a secondary device. So that is what I'm trying to tell you. I open it on a secondary device here. So the secondary device I use it. Somebody type I wouldn't get it here. Forthcoming. It's only after I look and then I see kind of catching up here. So I really struggling here, right? So you can help me after Trini Mall Kitchen is we have there. All right. Deborah Newell, right? And also here, and then I have the YouTube blog here, and then I have some other names below it here. So I don't know from how you see that, but I see that a lot different here. Right?
Well, let's go along. I'll tell you because we have Rena Jennings. Good morning to Rena.
Right, Rena Jennings here. I see that. Then you have CJ again here.
CJ said, "No worries, RJ."
Yeah.
The second always the sweetest.
The Slim Show is right after CJ again here. Slim Show chatting. He started chatting. Well, he started back on already.
Sammy Show behave yourself now.
Yeah, I understand. Okay. That is Hurry Show. Okay, let's go about. But I see them here as the Slim Show. So, okay, he started already. Right. And I'm scrolling down here.
Margaret Chow, good morning to you.
Okay, Margaret. Morning to you too, Margaret Chow. Say morning and
good morning to you also.
Happy New Year blessings. All right, same to you, lover. Apollinus. Good morning to you, Apollinus, as always. Apollinus always here religiously, as always. Them is people are telling you they really do does make our job here a lot easier. And they show up here every morning, so that is why we have to send a special shout out to them, right? So we're heading down the road and it's chatting going on here. I don't know if I miss anybody. You can help me here.
So
Season just
I think that's it. Everybody else coming back in between there now.
no problem. Right, so guys, thanks for being with me. RJ trying his best here to step up here, and I've tried to see how best I could do it here. I'm using two devices to do the same thing, but thank you again, and I'm here. And that is it for me here with Shout Out.
All right, so let me say good morning to Kent out there in Laventel, also to Carlin and Kelly on the chat and the WhatsApp. Good morning to you people. Also to Frank in Aruka, who was up very early. Zena, good morning to you. And the folks in Arima. Also to Peter Wilson, good morning. And Joanne in Mount Hope is also with us. So good morning to all of you beautiful people for being here with us this morning. All right, so we're running a little behind time, and that is excellent. So let us get into good news, and I think I'll let good news replace the normal news for today. All right, today's Old Year's Day, New Year's Eve, however you want to call it. Let's deal with some good news.
Can I make that make sense? When you're young, you can run through a whole lot of stuff. But when you cross 60, you got to slow down and take life easy. Because young people are looking at life through the windshield. Folk over 60 are looking at life through the rear view mirror. Somebody gonna help me shout here in a minute. When you're in your 20s and your 30s and your early 40s, you're looking at life through the windshield. You're fine. Your hair's black. You're good looking. Heads turn when you walk in the room. You can remember anything you want to remember. You can jump up just when you feel like it. You don't have to write nothing down to remember it. You can stand loud music. It doesn't bother you because you're looking at life through the windshield. But when you start looking through the rear view mirror, you got to slow down. Because when you get out the bed, you can't just get out the bed. You got to swing your feet around, plant them on the floor, and sit down a minute and think about where you're at. Somebody over 50 gonna help me shout here in a minute. And then it takes you a while to get started. You have to force yourself to do some things. Have I got a witness here? You go in a room and forget what you went in there for. You're looking for your car keys and they're in your hand. You're looking for your cell phone and you're talking on it. You can't stand loud music. You can't stand fast cars. Because life for you now is in the rear view mirror. Young folk are running, but old folk are walking. And when you walk, you can see more stuff. You can hear more stuff. I ever got a witness? You can feel more stuff because you slow down to look at life in the rear view mirror. And when you look at life in the rear view mirror, you see how far God has brought you. You see how many doors God has already opened. You see how many prayers God has already answered. You see how many ways God has already made. And the stuff young folk get excited about don't even bother you. You eat your supper and go to bed because that stuff is beyond you now. God's been too good to you for you to hang around with trivialities. God has made too many ways for you to waste your time worrying about who likes you and who does not like you, who's talking about you and who's trying to design something against you. You've been living long enough to know that no weapon formed against you shall be able to prosper. I wish I had somebody to help me close here. When you start looking at life in the rearview mirror, over there starts looking better than over here. Because life becomes full of aches and pains. Up one day and down one day. Well one day and sick one day. Broke one day and got money the other day. But when you start looking at life in the rearview mirror, then you start really piling up how many blessings God has sent your way. How many benefits God has sent your way. And instead of crying about what you don't have, you learn to thank God for what you do have. Instead of complaining about what's gone from your life, you thank God for what's left in your life. Some of your friends and some of your family are gone, but thank God he's raising up new friends for you. Thank God he's letting people be close enough to be called family in your life. And though your health is not what it used to be, when you start looking in the rearview mirror, you learn how to lean and depend on God.
Yeah, that's our good news. RJ sent that to me a couple of days ago. And I said, that'd probably be a good reflective way to, as we move into the new year, you have to look at life differently all the time, especially as we all get older.
But so Charles, that message speaks for everybody, because at the end of the day, I could remember. But by the way, just must say, I see the chat live there and everybody enjoying the music, Dolly Molinas, Molette. Good morning to you, who never arrived. Far Rockaway, good morning to you also too. Celicia, I see another name here, 9063, or if I pronounce it correct, saying good morning, and she's also sending shout out to you and the other guy there, which is RJ here, and she also sent in shout out to Zena. She said good morning to Zena also too. Yeah, so yeah, as I was saying, the message speak to everybody here, including myself. I could remember I used to climb mango tree and whole branch breaking with me and just jump back up and tell everybody to leave my mango. Now I stepping off the bed and falling out. So after one time, it's the next.
It's the next. But you have to be appreciative of where you are at. And as I said, you slow down and you look at life differently, and recognize that a lot of the things that you may have been able to do when you were 17 and 18, it's different now. And you look and you see how far you've come and be thankful. I think that is the whole thing. Just be thankful for where you are at and enjoy whatever is left of this life, because we don't know when it will stop. So enjoy it.
So true, brother. So true.
So that's our good news for today. We are going for a break and we will be back shortly.
No problem.
On New Era TT Radio, Christmas is special.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays. This is Mrs. R here, just excited to wish the entire listening audience a very happy holidays.
Hi everyone, it's Nicole from Toronto, and I like to wish New Era TT family Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy New Year.
My name is Cassie Singo. I am sending comfort and joy from my family to the NETT Radio family worldwide.
A Christmas where you are never alone.
Hey, Solima here, wanting to wish everybody in the New Era TT family a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hi, this is June from Point Fortin, wishing all my NETT Radio family a fantastic Christmas and a healthy and prosperous 2026.
Hi, this is Sweden. This is Junie from Shoguners. I just want to wish the NETT Radio station and the staff, everybody, a very Merry Christmas.
This is Alwyn from Beach. I would like to wish NETT Radio family and the Sappy family a great holiday.
From our portal to your heart, have a Merry Christmas, everybody, from New Era TT Radio, NETT Radio.
It's
Christmas. Can't do it without black cake, homemade bread, sweet bread, pone, pastel, and punch creme. Get it at Val's Kitchen in Dabadi. To place your order, call 758-0148. Yes, delivery can be arranged. Val's Kitchen, Dabadi.
Looking for pet supplies that wouldn't bite? Visit Bow Wow Supply Limited, your friendly family-owned pet store at the corner of Cane Farm Avenue and 5th Street West, Cane Farm, Trent City. We offer fabulous prices, great service, and a wide range of foods, treats, toys, grooming products, and accessories. Everything your pet needs in one place. We are open Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sundays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Coming today, Bow Wow Supply Limited, Cane Farm Avenue and 5th Street West, Cane Farm, Trent City. Your pet's friendly place. Call us at 640-7184.
Advertise with us on New Era TT Radio, the fastest growing streaming platform for talk in Trinidad and Tobago. Audio and video ads welcome. Elevate your brand with us. Connect with us at newerattradio@yahoo.com or call us at 299-5156. Now what are you waiting for?
Charmflair Auto Services Limited, your one-stop auto repair shop. Located at number 1 Industrial Lane, Charmflair, right opposite the brewery on the Eastern Main Road. Yes, we do it all. Repairs to all makes and models, from your everyday sedan to SUVs, light trucks, pickups, and panel vans. We're also the sole distributors of Davanti tires, certified VTS inspection station, plus a wide range of services: oil change, front end and suspension repairs, tune-ups, tire alignment, batteries, electrical work, radiator and cooling system, AC repairs, and accessories galore. We offer pickup and drop-off service too. Call us today at 662-6545 or 662-6572. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Charmflair Auto Services Limited, number 1 Industrial Lane, Charmflair. We do it all.
S&H Rumbox, 137 Western Main Road, St. James, for all your retail and wholesale needs for alcohol and non-alcoholic beverages. Call us at 686-0599 or visit us at 137 Western Main Road, St. James. S&H Rumbox, drinking out of the box.
Okay, so we are back on the inside here with you on New Era TT Radio. And it's just like about 10 minutes to the hour of 7 o'clock. Time is really running this morning. So I'll just scoot through the papers very quickly and then the lines to take your calls, right? Let me see what is in the Express today. So truck driver apologizes after runaway vehicle kills the 8-year-old boy. I mean, that's so sad. Dreams cut short in deadly McBean collision. That is the next accident we're talking about. Who's running the country? Opposition leader Penelope Beckles is asking who is running the country. She criticizes the government over Housing Development Corporation homes. That is a big fiasco that is happening there now. PM warns Maxi operators against fare hike over PBR fee increases. I don't know what you can do if you raise the price on them. TNT Spirit expected back today. That has been causing some problems for people in Tobago. A body found dumped, and murder-suicide tragedy leaves Superior seat empty. And of course, that was the councillor in that area that died so tragically. So I think they're supposed to have some sort of by-election taking place. All right. So moving on to the Newsday. Pressure rises as Preparo mud volcano. New registration eases Venezuelan migrant anxiety. I know a lot of immigrants will be glad for that. Relatives mourn a Rima fireman, but grateful for closure. That is the fire officer that went missing. Well, they found him dead. Yeah. I don't know what is taking place in this country where these kinds of things are happening. Yeah. Penny asked Trinidad and Tobago, are you winning? All right. Also, tragic end to year, accidents, murders, leave families in grief, and squatters move into families' HDC home. All right. And the PM, no justification for PBR fare increases. All right, so that is we'll see how that pans out in the new year. I don't know if they are expected to absorb that increase, but we'll see how it goes. In the Guardian today, kidnapped firefighter dead, body found down precipice near a Rima home. Housing Minister says HGC squatter plan must go to cabinet first. And the family grieves for Gideon 8 killed by runaway truck. The APT James expected back in service in January. And Farley denies handover of no man's land to developer. How do we give away what isn't the THAs? So quickly just running through the newspaper stories. Any of them resonate with you?
The one with the maxi taxi hike there, that will be a concern for everybody. As I say again, I'll continue to say again, Sir Charles, if people don't have a source of income, right, and same people have to go out and look for a job, and then maxi taxis have to understand too, they are living here, they're not living on the rock. I know you was talking about the expenses and every part and everything raised, but they have to know that the situation that we are in now, and not every time they get a little push there and push back. One of our loyal listeners talk about that in the week for the COVID, when they say okay, they have to social distance, so it's less people, and they would like to raise their fare. People had a disgruntled about it, but we went along with it. All right, and to see a couple years after now, you coming back again now and want to raise now because the government find an acute way to make money, right? I'm not justifying that also because I find that is inhumane. You promise us betterment, you promise us a whole number of different things, and nothing is coming to fruition. All I'm saying to those maxi taxi drivers, take one for your loyal customers. Take one, all right? And that is what does make any way work. Whether a country, whether a business, somebody have to think at the moment, or they're just thinking, yes, I am a family too. But all they're making at the end of the day, especially those TBR maxis, yeah? So give one somebody at a give and take it, that give and taking everything. So, Mr. Sir Charles, sir.
Well, I suppose if consultation had taken place with them, you might have probably get that kind of situation. But as they say, no kind of consultation was given, and they're upset because at the end of the day, whatever they were paying, is now doubled, and some people may be able to absorb it, but some may not be. But But hold 1 minute there, Richard. People, we can take a couple of your calls. 2811315. The lines are open to you, or 2995156. You can use either one of them, and you can give us a call. Right. So Yeah. So go ahead, Richard.
Yeah, as I was going to say, right, even yesterday I brought this story with somebody texting me here. Even with the good news, boy, I wanted to go back to that. That good news played it. A lot of people could really understand it. You know, but yeah, as I was saying, just imagine yesterday I was saying that from by Moncton by the hospital there, those maxis that going down to Port of Spain, some of them just go right in the hospital. You pack up and people will come in the maxi and they will pay you $5 from the hospital to cure it. So they was asking in a nutshell, right? Since they're going to raise again to $8, so you're paying $8 from by Moncton in the hospital to cure it now. How that could be fair? That could be fair? Right? And at the end of the day, I understand all our family just like ours too. But all we are asking.
All right, so hold on right there.
A little bit.
All right, hold on right there. Caller, good morning to you. Trinity.
Yes, Mr. Charles. Good morning.
Mr. Patrick, how are you doing? Season's
Good
greetings.
morning, Mr. Patrick.
Morning.
Morning, Mr. Patrick, sir.
Morning. Trinidad and Tobago, White House. Morning to Trinidad and Tobago. You know, for the past week, and like yesterday, moving around. I have not moved around, Charlie. Let me call about. And you know, I just have this, some people and I just have discussion. Right now, Trinidad and Tobago, a lot of people clueless, despair, and fearful.
I went down that.
People don't know what's going on. A lot of people confused. Only raising price of everything and NIS raising and everything raising and people clueless and they're fearful and they're depressed and they wonder what they don't vote for that. Know what I'm saying? I mean people with strong UNC selling doubles and them telling me they didn't vote for this. You understand?
Yeah, nobody votes for anything to put yourself under pressure, you know.
But I just want to give people a little hope, boy.
Go ahead.
Give people a little hope. It's our text that I read in our book. We have nothing to fear except we forget where we have been led in the past and by who? By God. Although the God that lead us to 2025?
Yeah.
Is the same God that will lead us to 2026. So let's have faith in God. That's all. They are telling them because I don't know what the future holds. Me no see a man, me no be a man. But trust God. Trust God.
All right, okay. Thanks very much, Mr. Patrick. Suzanne, good morning.
Mr. Patrick.
Good morning, Sweet Charles. Good morning to you, Mr. RJ. Gentlemen, all greetings to you all.
Good morning.
And I'm wishing you all the best for 2026. So just I want to say upfront to you, thank you ever so much for bringing this platform, the NETT Radio online platform. Thank you ever so much for that, because this is a platform for us as a family to come together, as an ear for us to view, to hear different views. This is a platform for us to agree to disagree in a respectful way. And to the commenters on the platform, just remember what Sir Charles said. You could talk, you could say mine, yes, nobody not say no to that, but say it respectfully and respect others too. Because at the end of the day, we all have to live here. We today don't belong to us, you know. It belongs to Almighty God and His Son Jesus Christ. It will belong to us, belong to God. So we thanking God for that. And Sir Charles and to Mr. RJ, great program as usual. But my little piece this morning is with the part with the maxi drivers. I know it's hard. You all get our next stage. Just come like a Tiffany night with this whole thing. But remember when it was COVID and one person per seat and all you was complaining about, oh, they're not making money. Everybody band their belly and they pay. So this wrongs again. Come on. You all have to try to be, and the pricing went down when everything come back to normal. It wasn't fair to say, well, all right. You know, everything back to normal. We drop back the price to how it was. You know, they didn't do that.
Okay.
They didn't study that, right? And next thing too, the tax that the government taxing this, taxing that, and at the end of the day, people are paying tax to get it back in their hand as the quote unquote the 10% and the back pay. Remember, everybody want that, so they're taxing this, that, and the other, because where the money coming from is not to say like we have the oil up and running to say like, all right, we're getting that from that. You understand? Somewhere there to get it.
Yeah.
You might like it, but it's tax left, right, and center. And some of the taxes I find is really ridiculous.
It is totally ridiculous.
It's really, really ridiculous. Come on. The ball, everybody win. When they win, everybody win. No, not everybody win. No, because as soon as they came into power, we just start to fire people left, right, and center. And I will still voice to the CPEP workers. You all could even say, you want to bust the contractor through, okay. But the workers, or you could have done, say, here we're going to give us a month. We have a list of everybody who's supposed to be working. Or you come with your ID card, come and register, and we back on. We're not going back to contract workers. Or you come, register, we are taking everybody out, and we're going on. Because when CPEP work, I tell you, when you see CPEP pass through, that is the day, down to the bottles, everything on the ground, then clean up that,
Yeah,
I
Susan,
kudos to CPEP, but I know it have a lot of callers, and I know your time crunching for news.
Yeah.
So, gentlemen, great program as usual, and I wishing you all the best for 2026. Thanks again for hearing my voice.
Okay,
Same
so
to you.
we will continue to take the calls in the next hour. We have a morning poll for you all here. So the morning poll is
looking back at.
Yeah, go ahead, Alja. Read the more poll for you.
No.
So I find your microphone coming and going. Why is that? Yeah.
Coming and going, but how to be the topic? Go ahead.
I think it all depends on when you project. Anyhow, yeah. So the morning poll is like this, right? So looking back on 2025, and your achievements, how would you gauge it? Are you satisfied with what you have been able to achieve in 2025? That's basically what we're asking. Looking back at 2025, are you satisfied with? This is a personal decision. It's not for the government, or if you're satisfied with the government or you're satisfied with the neighbor. It's about you, right? Looking back on 2025, are you satisfied with what you have been able to achieve? So, you could vote yes, you could vote no. I attempted to put a caveat in between there, it's like somewhat. So, yeah, what do you think, RJ? So you could vote yes, no, or you could vote somewhat, right? So we're giving you three choices today. Yes, no, or somewhat. That is mean you're kind of in between, right? So are you, looking back on 2025, are you satisfied with what you have been able to achieve? Yes, no, or somewhat. We're giving you three choices today, all right? We're going for the news, and we will be back.
The news you need, the clarity you deserve. Local, regional, global. This is Net Radio News Now.
This is News Now on New Era TT Radio for Wednesday, the 31st of December. I'm Derek McMillan. Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar is standing by her description of Trinidad and Tobago as a lawless dump, despite backlash from opposition leader Penelope Beckles. Beckles criticized the government over higher customs fees and increased charges for birth and death registrations, saying citizens are being punished. But the Prime Minister insisted the measures were clearly outlined in the Budget and Finance Bill, adding that government services must sustain themselves and taxpayers shouldn't subsidize others' choices. Persad-Bissessar said law-abiding citizens will be prioritized, accusing the opposition of ignoring systemic problems in Trinidad and Tobago. She also defended steep increases in traffic fines from January 2026, saying tougher penalties are needed to curb lawlessness. The Prime Minister added that acknowledging the country's problems is the first step toward fixing them. Housing Minister David Lee says he was blindsided by the Housing Development Corporation's decision to regularize people illegally occupying HDC units across Trinidad and Tobago. Lee told reporters he only learned of the move from a Sunday newspaper article, and said such a sensitive policy change should have been discussed with him as line minister. He acknowledged growing public anger, with many applicants waiting years for homes while squatters may now be allowed to purchase the units. Lee said he and Ministers Philip Alexander and Anil Roberts will meet with the HDC board to understand the rationale, including what happens to illegal occupants who do not qualify for mortgages. He added the issue requires careful handling to balance fairness and compassion. The search for missing fire officer Bruce Lizama has ended in tragedy. His body was found this morning off the Arima Old Road by colleagues who had organized a search overnight. Lizama, a 46-year-old ambulance driver attached to the Northern Division headquarters, had last been seen on Christmas Day and failed to report for work 2 days later, prompting fears he may have been abducted. Family members went to his Arima home on Sunday and found the gate and front door open. His car, a silver Nissan Tita, was later discovered in Torresilla Gardens. CCTV footage reportedly shows 2 men entering his yard, assaulting and restraining him before forcing him into the vehicle. Police also confirmed that about $2,500 was withdrawn using his bank card. Investigations are continuing. Caribbean Airlines says all domestic flights between Trinidad and Tobago are now running at maximum capacity, and only passengers with confirmed tickets are guaranteed a seat. The airline says standby travel will only be possible if space becomes available. The surge in demand follows the withdrawal of the TT Spirit from service for urgent mechanical repairs. With the APT James also out, only the Buku Reef and Galleon's Passage are operating, with adjusted sailing times to move affected passengers. Revised schedules were put in place on December 29th and 30th, and travelers from canceled sailings were rebooked. TTIT says refund requests for fare differences can be submitted by email, and reminders were issued that premium class is not available on some vessels. Passengers are urged to keep checking official channels for updates. Chief Secretary Farley Augustine has denied claims that the Tobago House of Assembly has handed over no man's land to a private developer, forcing vendors to move. Speaking at a Tobago People's Party meeting, Augustine said no land has been given to any businessman, calling the reports total fabrication. He explained that a businessman had only asked the THA to consider maintaining upgraded vending facilities if they were built at no cost to taxpayers. But no proposal has even been submitted. Augustine added that the land at no man's land isn't vested in the THA, so it couldn't be given away. Some vendors say they remain uneasy after being told new stalls may soon be built and that rent could be introduced. In international news, the United States has announced new sanctions against 10 people and companies in Iran and Venezuela, accusing them of helping Iran expand its drone trade and ballistic missile program. The U.S. Treasury Department says the sanctions support recently reimposed UN measures on Iran over its nuclear activities, which Iran continues to insist are peaceful. Those targeted include a Venezuelan firm accused of purchasing Iranian drones, several Iranians linked to missile-related chemicals, and people tied to an already sanctioned Iranian holding company. The move comes as President Donald Trump maintains a maximum pressure campaign on Tehran and warns of further military action if Iran attempts to rebuild its nuclear program. U.S. officials say Iran's weapons transfers to Venezuela threaten regional security. And that's news at this time.
That was News Now. Stay informed with New Era TT Radio, Net Radio.
The magic of Christmas is in the voices of New Era TT Radio.
Hi, I'm Susan. Hi, I'm Suzette. We're from Shoguners. And we'd like to wish the NETT family season greetings.
Hi, New Era TT family. This is Long Islander. Wishing everyone a very happy Christmas.
Season's greeted. This is AJ from Laventille.
And this is Stacy.
A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
The voices of caring, and sharing.
This is Escalator Sampson. I wish you all a very stress-free Christmas.
This is Far Rockaway from Queens, New York. Wishing all you New Era listeners a very, very Merry Christmas.
Hi, I'm Debbie from Coconut Drive, Mobile. Wishing everyone a Merry Christmas.
From our radio family to your family, Merry Christmas from all of us at New Era TT Radio, NETT Radio.
Your mid-morning just got better. Join Sir Charles for the mid-morning mix and mingle, where good music, real talk, health, and family matters come together, and your voice is heard. Whether you're at work, on the go, or just taking a break, this is the perfect mix to keep you engaged, informed, and entertained. The mid-morning mix and mingle, weekdays, 9 a.m. to 12 noon on New Era TT Radio, NETT Radio.
Morning vibes, fresh energy. This is the NETT Radio Breakfast Show.
For all these blessings, we have to say thanks to the Almighty, man. Love and harmony, you can't refuse it now, can't resist it now. I'm not afraid to reveal exactly how we feel for celebration in the nation. Thanks for all this love, the blessing from above. Can't refuse it now, can't resist it now. Not afraid to show. Put your hand up so and put your hands where my eyes can see. And give thanks for the festival. Put your hands where my eyes can see. Yeah, man. And give thanks for the carnival. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, 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 nay, 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 nay. Oh, oh, for the musicians, for the costume bands, for the melody taking over me. Can't refuse it now, can't resist it now. I'm not afraid to reveal exactly how we feel for DJ music. Can you feel it? For the food and craft, time to play and laugh. You can't refuse it now, you can't resist it now. Do this now for me. Put it up, let me see, and put your hands where my eyes can see. And give thanks for the carnival. Put your hands where my eyes can see. And give thanks for the festival. Yeah, man, real. Yeah. You know we gotta say thanks to the Most High. Praises be to you, the Most High, for all the things that you do, the Most High. He loves you all. You know we gotta say thanks to the Most High. Praises be to you, the Most High, for all the things that you do, the Most High. Yeah, he loves you bad, man. Thanks for life itself. Our greatest wealth. For the breath to breathe. For faith to believe. You can't refuse it now, can't resist it now. I'm not afraid to reveal exactly how we feel for strength and knowledge. For the privilege to sing to the masses and show thanks and praises. You can't refuse it now, can't resist it now. One last time for me. Put it up, let me see now. Put your hands where my eyes can see. And give thanks for the carnival.
Mornings just got better. You're locked into NETT Radio Breakfast Show. Fueling your day with the best music and real talk.
Yeah, Yeah, we are giving thanks to so much, and of course thanking God for, bringing us to this stage. We're at the end of the year. Believe it or not, you made it this far. You probably didn't believe that you would have made it this far, but guess what? You're here. Welcome inside the second hour of the breakfast show. You're listening to New Era TT Radio. NewEraTTRadio.com. New Era TT Radio on TuneIn. That way you get us on your Google and Alexa devices, right? So some people were calling us a little while ago, but we are in between the news, then we go into the poll. And after the poll, we're going to deal with your calls again, right? Just to give you the opportunity to finish up what we started there before we start to really have fun inside of the morning. The breakfast show. All right, so the poll is up. Looking back on 2025. When you look back at it really and truly, are you satisfied with what you have been able to achieve in 2025? Well, vote now on the poll, right? You're voting yes, no, or you can put someone. Let's put S then. So you have yes, no, and S, and we will know that the S is somewhat, right? That is when you're neither here nor there. You're 50-50. But looking back on 2025, and it's a you thing, right? It's not anybody else. We're not talking Trinidad and Tobago. We are not talking government. We are not talking party. This is a you poll. It's a you examination of yourself in between here. Looking back on 2025, are you satisfied with what you have been able to achieve? We will be back shortly.
Charmflair Auto Services Limited, your one-stop auto repair shop. Located at number 1 Industrial Lane, Charmflair, right opposite the brewery on the Eastern Main Road. Yes, we do it all. Repairs to all makes and models, from your everyday sedan to SUVs, light trucks, pickups, and panel vans. We're also the sole distributors of Devante tires, certified VTS inspection station, plus a wide range of services: oil change, front end and suspension repairs, tune-ups, tire alignment, batteries, electrical work, radiator and cooling system, AC repairs, and accessories galore. We offer pickup and drop-off service too. Call us today at 662-6545 or 662-6572. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Charmflair Auto Services Limited, number 1 Industrial Lane, Charmflair. We do it all.
It's Christmas. Can't do without black cake, homemade bread, sweet bread, pone, pastel, and punch creme. Get it at Val's Kitchen in Dabadi. To place your order, call 758-0148. Yes, delivery can be arranged. Val's Kitchen, Dabadi.
Looking for pet supplies that wouldn't bite? Visit Bow Wow Supply Limited, your friendly family-owned pet store at the corner of Cane Farm Avenue and 5th Street West, Cane Farm, Trin City. We offer fabulous prices, great service, and a wide range of foods, treats, toys, grooming products, and accessories. Everything your pet needs in one place. We are open Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sundays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Coming today, Bow Wow Supply Limited, Cane Farm Avenue and 5th Street West, Cane Farm, Trin City. Your pet's friendly place. Call us at 640-7184.
S&H Rumbox, 137 Western Main Road, St. James, for all your retail and wholesale needs for alcohol and non-alcoholic beverages. Call us at 686-0599 or visit us at 137 Western Main Road, St. James. S&H Rumbox, drinking out of the box.
Advertise with us on New Era TT Radio, the fastest growing streaming platform for talk in Trinidad and Tobago. Audio and video ads welcome. Elevate your brand with us. Connect with us at newerattradio@yahoo.com or call us at 299-5156. Now what are you waiting for?
Okay, so we are back on the inside here on New Era TT Radio. And good morning to everyone picking us up on our website, those of you who are on the social media, Facebook and YouTube. Good day to you and all the people on TuneIn. And thank you very much as we close off 2025. The poll is up, and the question that we are asking you for the poll is looking back on 2025. And as I said, it's a self-examination thing. It's not for we're not talking party or government or anything. We're talking self. When you look back on your personal achievements in 2025, are you satisfied with that? Right? Are you satisfied with what you've been able to achieve in 2025? So you can vote yes, you can vote no, or you can vote somewhat. That means you're kind of half and half. All right? I hope that doesn't confuse anybody in between there. So let's conk some votes. Jeremiah, you there?
Yeah, I'm right here, just checking out the chat as always, lively as always. I'll get back to you, Ebony. I know Ebony is not my sister, so that'll be a new Ebony on the inside here. So Ebony, I'll get back to you, and Molino is also here. So yes, let me go. Let me see if I get some votes here. The question is asking, looking back at 2025, are you satisfied with what you were able to achieve? Right, that is the poll. And then I also see Michael Robinson is also here. So yes, I'll get back to you guys in a short while. Valerie Mendoza, yes, I am. She said yes here. Susan Jessup, yes to the poll. Susan Jessup, yes to the poll. Cheryl and Henry saying yes to the poll also too. Slick Money Grip, yes to the poll. Marlon Oliver, yes so far. Nicole didn't vote. Let me see what Nicole's saying down here. Nicole didn't vote here. Okay. Estelina Sampson saying S, right?
What she said?
Say that again?
What did Miss Sampson say?
S. She put an S.
S. Okay, right. She's somewhat.
Yeah. I see some Michael up here was saying Michelle was saying C. She put a C here, so I didn't understand. But then I understand what you were saying because I put an S or a C. So you had to put how you're judging the S and the C now. How you going to judge that?
What is the C you're saying,
Yeah, because you put a C here, so I don't know. Maybe when I scroll down, they might change it because you did say they can put an S after, right?
I'll put an S in any case.
In right? S, okay, right.
Yeah, S in someone.
Sherilyn, as I say, Sherilyn say yes to the poll. Take Money Grip say yes. Nicole say so far. I don't know what the so far mean, but nevertheless, I'm going down the road there. Nicole didn't vote here. Miss Sampson, as I tell you, say yes. Apollonius say S. He put an S. Miss Sampson put an S. Right. And Ron DeSantos say no. So Ron DeSantos say no here. And that's for me here. That's far.
All right, okay. What have to all this? What I want to put in the poll. All right. All right. So we have a Freya saying yes. I have Joanne saying yes. I have Frank saying no. I have Zena saying yes. And I have Junior saying somewhat.
Well, just now, I didn't think I call out.
Yeah, go back. I had to go back.
Like,
the poll kind of low this morning.
Like I missed some here because I didn't see, long looking back, I didn't see CJ say yes. Right?
CJ say yes.
Right. Nicole say no. Right. Eva Smith I don't think I recall Ava Smith. Ava Smith is saying yes here. Boise BJC saying no. Well, I recall Far Rockaway already say yes. Ingrid and Tuso say yes. Right, I recall on Stick Money Grip. Esther, Miss Sampson, I call it Apollonius, right? So I did miss some and people sorry about that. Remember, I'm new here, and then I'm using a secondary device. The secondary device, like I'm looking at one, and then messing with what they click. By the time I look there again, I've seen some. So yes, as I say, just bear with me. But yes, I think I get everybody here now. And just now, I see one now creeping in here, as I see, I tell you. Right. And right after Mr. Ron DeSantos Jr. saying no, we have Trini Miles Kitchen saying Happy New Year and a number of things here, and she's also saying yes. CJ, right? You see it now showing up here. So I'm looking at one device when I come across here now, it's coming across here now. Right, so right after that, I see what Callista both saying yes here. Ron DeSantos Jr. What? Okay. And then, Nicole just chatting and she's saying yes. But she apparently like, no, like Marlon Robinson saying yes to the poll. So, yeah.
All right.
All right, so that is it for me here. I'll go through it again and to make sure that I miss nobody who I see here. So far, so good.
All right. Okay. Well, I think we can close it off there. So we had 29 people voting on the poll today, and we had 18 people saying yes. We had 6 persons saying no, and we had 5 persons saying somewhat. Yeah. So 18 people saying yes, 6 people saying no, 5 people saying somewhat in between there. So that is how it went down in between there. So that is the poll. So yeah, at least most persons would have been satisfied with what they have been able to achieve in 2025. And some persons,
for me,
no, and some people somewhat.
It's no and yes. For me, it's no and yes at the same time. I achieved somewhat I wanted to achieve.
But then you're somewhat.
To make sure. Yeah.
You somewhat.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that the platform and what we're doing here, we could put programming together so much that whether they like it, they will have to come. And just so far, well, the morning program, excellent. I am getting there. I listen to you on a Sunday. Happy to come to join this happy Sunday. You know, happy to go by Mr. Flavor. Well, my loyal listeners just can't wait to come to join me. And this is what I wanted. So on that aspect, yes. Another project that others do every school term, helping some of the children who less fortunate to get little books and bags and all that. I wasn't able to achieve that for me. So that was a sore point for me because of cash flow, because of a number of things happen, right after the election day. I'm just kind of dry up with my little income that others get, So I wasn't able to achieve that. But all in all, I'm still here. I have health, I have strength. And then I wanted to go back on a number of things. You're through with the poll already, right?
Yeah, we're done with the poll right now. So
what
we can do, I want to give people the opportunity because I see some people were calling during the news, and we had a little discussion on the topics of the day. So give it the opportunity for a few minutes before we take it into another area where we're going to have some fun, with you guys, and I hope that you all will participate in what we are going to be doing. But let's see if we can take a couple calls, 281-1315 or 299-5156, and we could tab some of the other issues, the politics, what's happening, and other things that are taking place. So good morning to you, Virginia.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning to you, sir.
Happy New Year to you and
Morning, sir.
yours.
Happy New Year to you too.
Net folks. This is Ron from Norfolk, Virginia, calling you from an undisclosed location. Like how the late U.S. Vice President Dick Darth Vader Cheney was described when they asked him, "Where are you, Mr. Vice President?" I'm at an undisclosed location. You ain't gonna put me in trouble. Anyway, hey, good morning, RJ. RJ, the outfit this morning, boy, you're wearing some, you know what I call that? Non-military camouflage. Like you didn't leave home to get here, boy.
What you mind any man business for? Huh?
No, see too. You have to continue
the background, the white with the brown kind of blend in there with the background. I call it non-military camouflage. Anyway, yeah, good one, brother, good one.
Come, Mr. DeSantis, we're trying to get some calls in between here to deal with the issues of the day before we lighten it up a little bit.
Oh, well, I came too early then.
Yeah, you're
early, like lightning, trying to lighten, because I ain't going no politics and all that nonsense.
Well,
so forget that.
You call me back
today.
Call me back.
I'll call you back.
Yeah. Right. Because at the end of the day, we have people who like the thing and they like the politics, and there are some things that are outside there. I mean, like one of the stories I was listening to was this whole thing with the HGC and the squatters who would be able to get like HGC apartments and that sort of thing. I am wondering, because not the actual process of what's going on with it, but I'm just wondering, how does something like that happen and the housing minister is not aware at all? As he said, he read it in the newspapers. So I would tell myself that the board at HGC, and I think they would probably be a new board that was appointed. I don't know if it's the same old board from last year, if they has not changed, but I think by now most of those boards would have been changed, and I can't understand how the people at HGC management can make such a decision without informing the minister at such a serious policy change.
Exactly. Listen to me. I didn't even want to deal with that here in the news. I didn't even want to deal with that. You bring it up and I'm here, so I'll get my 2 cents inside. I do understand who is running the country, right? Because at the end of the day, if you are the minister, just like then again, I said I don't want to go there and we say we keep it light. Just like she saying to the public of Trinidad and Tobago, she didn't know that any radar going up in Tobago and they only here for paving. 2 days after, somebody make a video, not even 2 days after, I think it was the very evening, somebody make a video showing the radar spinning. You cannot be the minister in the ministry. Whether they change the board or not, people would not have wanted to get fired, so they would have been liaising with the ministers and them inside of it. You can't come to the public, and that is what they are doing. Throwing out things there that they feel the supporters and they're going to listen to, and the rest of we out here is just passers by, or they're taking us, I want to say the word, they're taking us for fools. Sorry that I have to use that word, and every time they open their mouth to say things, they're just upsetting me more. I was backing those people in the starting here, and they're backing them, fully backing them, right? I said it out here, I said it on radio the first time I come here, I said it and I continue to say. 2016.
It is really mind-boggling. Now, at the end of it all, I am waiting to see, what and how it's going to be handled. And I hope that we get the full story, because I think the way that the minister would have said it, that he did not know You know, I mean, at the end of the day, I had to give him the benefit of the doubt. But until we get the other side of the story, it's really amazing that something like that could happen without a minister being informed. I don't think a chairman could just make that kind of decision. He would be looking for a work this morning. But hold 1 minute there, RJ. Hold 1 minute there. Miss Sampson, good morning to you.
Good morning, Charlie.
Good morning, Miss
I want to
Sampson.
tell RJ his life this morning is my life every day. I'm trying to start an exercise in the morning instead of in the night, because when I finish 12 and go to bed by 3, my eyes open and can't close, and then sometimes I miss you guys early in the morning. Considering this country, Charles, is getting so stressful. Like everybody running the show and Madam and saying anything. When apparently like is one set of people going to have everything in this country and the next set wouldn't have none at all. Is it possible? I'm going down and giving everything one time. Could you all get like somebody that plants a farmer to teach the housewife between the flowers they could stick a beetroot or okra or something? Because we have to start to plant the land. What do you think about that? And explain again. The other day you was explaining how to subscribe and something else, and you all didn't stay on it long. So often on you must do the explain how to subscribe and something, because I don't know how to do that either.
Okay, well, what you could do, anything
have
that.
a good day.
Yeah. Okay, Miss Sampson, no problem. Miss Sampson, anything that you don't understand, you could call me directly. All right. You like, subscribe. Let me deal with that one time. I say, and it's on the screen right now. All right. People online, radio bloggers, and and people of the likes. We really survive by the goodwill of a lot of you people. That means your donations help us to stay online. If you notice, most online platforms, advertising is not really all that you will hear. It's difficult to get advertisers all the time on online platforms. So a lot of online platforms you will go to, you would see there's always a support, a donate button. You would hear some of the hosts will say, this bank account, if all you want to support, you could put $1 here. And you could support it as often as you want. If you want to support it once, no problem. If you want to do it on a monthly basis, if you want to do it weekly, however you are able to do it, just like and support it, right? Like on most of our pages, like on our website, and you will see a support donate button there. You hit it, and it will direct you what you need to do. Right? On our YouTube channel, if you go just where you see us, where you're linking us, you see something marked more, you hit that, where you see the description telling you what the program is about. Just go all the way down, and at the end of it all, you'll see the support donate button there in between there. All right? So that is what it is. And if you don't understand how to do it, most of you know how to find me. Call me. Right? You can call me on any one of the numbers that you see on the screen, and I will be able to.
But just don't call me, please.
All right. Davide, good morning.
Hi, Charles. Morning.
Hi, Davide.
RJ, it's a senior thing.
It's a senior thing?
It's a senior thing.
What do you mean? Oversleeping?
You get up before the hours normally, and then when you go back and sleep, you get the best sleep. It is second sleep is the best sleep.
Yeah, that is true. Don't
apologize for what is natural. Hear this now. I think anything going good in Trinidad today. I wonder if you will think so or you will not think so. But so it's not so. We have to make it good. Right? Because politics is not the whole be it all of lands. But the politics is really what is really kind of struggling and having us, well, not me, not us, having people kind of not knowing what to do and complaining. I mean, not to complain because I complain, of course, but I'm not going to let that hamper anything doing or how I feeling. I know the politics not sounding good, but the politics is not all. You have to make life good. And the last 8 months, when people say, oh gosh, I'm fed up, well, you better get a life because you can't let this no government get you fed up. You have to for yourself. See what you're saying to get Kamala and them and UNC and everybody else, and you take care of you. I love my politics. I get mad, yes, but who tell you that I'm going to interfere with anything I want to feel? You feel like going to get high blood pressure?
Life goes
or
on.
Something else?
Yeah, life goes on, that's a good one.
Right, so, I mean, I like to argue with the politics, but that ain't putting me out of nothing else. I love myself, I enjoy myself, but of course I have to talk, to think. Before close, you know, I heard I don't like to mention his name, Roger Alexander. He's a great Prime Minister and saying, yes, we are a lawless dump.
But he's part of the government. Yeah,
such as police officers involved allegedly. You see me as that use that word as allegedly involved in so much things. And he and all was called out by a magistrate twice. But since he has been a minister for all the cases that he did, he was called a liar. So what is a lawless dump? He of all people should know police operate. As I mentioned the other day, they're taking 20 some people when they don't want to get a ticket. Imagine. So what is lawless? What is lawless? And all they put together is a dump. Dump, D-U-M-P. Right? So anyway, so Charles, I'll leave you all at 8 hour funeral till 10.
Okay, my condolences.
The person too, because they're from my area. So I'm attending her funeral this morning. So I'm leaving you all at 8 o'clock.
Okay, no
so
problem.
you all have a wonderful old years into New Year's, and I'll talk to you on Friday morning.
Okay, no problem.
Same to you. Have a blessed one.
Thanks very much, Dabadi. All right, people, we're taking a couple of your calls, 281-1315 and 299-5156. Miss Sampson.
Yes, Charlie. Do you realize that everything happening fast and furious since this government coming, as if they want to just fulfill all of this, sit down there and think about what they will do when they get back at office? Remember, as soon as they start in office, they attack the banks, put all the people in it.
Well, I don't want to say that, you know, because at the end of the day, Ms. Sampson, an administration have a country to run. And running a country is not an easy thing. I mean, running your household alone is not an easy thing. You understand? And, you know, and what has happens a lot. When governments change, people change.
But the first place you went is in the bank. You interfere with the two banks. Then you send home a set of people, 50,000 people on the breadline, and check who. Everything just going fast and furious.
When you say
you
check
remember
who,
when Mr. Manning was there, it had some houses that didn't give out, and as soon as they start in office, people who didn't even have application get those houses. It's the same thing going on. He know very well, sad to say, probably about it and don't want to say, and then nobody getting fired, everybody doing as they want.
Yeah, well,
and nobody protesting. I want to know if the SAE there, so nobody wouldn't protest. Why nobody protesting? The amount of thing happening now, if Dr. Rowley was there, they done bury him already.
Well, yeah.
It's stressful.
Food for thought, Ms. Sampson. Food for thought.
Yeah. Ms. Sampson, thanks very much. Well, you see that, and I hear people saying that all the time. When it just shows me that one set of people know how to work and one set of people just like to stay quiet, because when
in all fairness, said it yesterday, such as in all fairness, you cannot do all this, such as
no, but you may not. But it's not a matter of just going out there. You let your voices be heard in other areas, and people will let
you cannot, because there's strike fear in everybody's
No.
They don't get right here, they get right here in one of here. There's a jailer because, listen, the comment she made was too long.
Why is your microphone?
I said the comment she made the comment she made was too raw. I agree with that, right? She could have said a lot better. But they start arresting people right from center, strike fear into people. They're trying to muzzle you. You hear the other 10 was trying to tell
RJ,
yeah.
for some reason, I'm just started to distort. I don't know why is that.
All right, well, I pull away, now I'm coming closer. Let me hear. All right? Listen.
A little better there.
Okay. I don't want to be distorted, so let me try and see how I can balance it here. I'm balancing it to the best of my ability. What I was trying to tell you, Sir Charles, right? What I was trying to tell you. How could you protest if you be under a SOE? The other thing is you cannot go online and voice your honest opinion in a democratic country because they had the trolls online and they had the people online who looking into everything you say and they're coming after you. They strike fear into people. Early o'clock, they arrest 2 people. Yes, I'm not condoling what they say. They could have said a lot better, right?
Yeah,
but they are striking fear in you. So you cannot go out and protest because you're under a SOE, and you cannot go online and say anything to exhibitors because they will come after you. They are threatening.
All right, hold it right there, RJ. I'll get back to you. Let me just take this call and when we come back to it, right? Caller, good morning.
No problem.
Good morning, but I hardly hearing what all is saying. RJ, take down the music a bit.
Go ahead. I was.
What happened is, Sir Charles, I just want to tell everybody, have a healthy and wealthy New Year. Because without health, you don't have any wealth. Good? So wishing everybody a healthy and wealthy New Year. And Sir Charles, Cyril says she's trying. I'll send the link again this morning. I don't know if she has to shorten up petitions.
What is the problem she has got?
Trying to get in, but no. So I'll tell her because I encourage her to join the morning program.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, Cyril, you go on WhatsApp and call Sir Charles.
Yeah.
The numbers are there. It's free. Call him.
Yeah, but I will talk to Cyril again because I've sent Cyril all the information over. So maybe she's having a little challenge, but I will get on to her and sort it out.
All right. So Cyril, morning again and try and get in and join the morning program. So morning and happy New Year to all. Bye.
Okay, thanks very much.
Morning to you,
okay. Yes, RJ. So go ahead.
So we have no more calls yet?
Yeah. More calls coming in.
Take the calls. Let me hear them.
All right. I didn't see it. I don't see it. All right. Good morning to you, Trinity.
Yeah, one point again. I listened to this cautionary debate about the CARICOM and Trinidad and Tobago. And Trinidad, the CARICOM is not a reliable partner. They are serious kind of statements. You can remember the time when the Honorable Canberra Vicessa was in Prime Minister, she had a running with Jamaica. And she said Trinidad and Tobago not an ATM machine. And Jamaica started to boycott the goods.
Yes, of course.
All right.
That was real.
Well, what goes on now with this Caribbean issue? We get a lot of goods sell in the Caribbean, you know that?
Yeah.
A lot of goods from Trinidad and Tobago sell in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Right?
We buy and sell.
Right. And we get a lot of vegetables and rum and things from the Caribbean too. So when we started this, the hand that feeding me, what are we really doing? What is he really doing? Right? So I believe Mrs. Prime Minister has to rethink them kind of statements, you know? Because America is supporting nobody until they only support for their benefit, their own benefit. And when they achieve the purpose and the benefit, them leave you. So we need to decide as a CARICOM to stick together according to the song Black Rhythm, telling the Caribbean man, we need to stick together. and form a federation so we could deal as a block when it comes to what going on in the world from next year, please, God. A lot of people don't understand what's going on next year, and I hear my friends talk about politics. Politics is your total life. Politicians could change your whole life by implementing laws and certain things. So we have to know what we're doing, and we have to get together and form a unity. And again, I say, Trinidadian, have a blessed and a happy 2026. That's all I have to say.
Okay, no problem. Thanks very much, Trinity. You know, in that very same song that that he talk about Caribbean man, Stalin talk about the Caribbean man, Caribbean dying and all different kinds of something. Yeah, right. Caribbean man was what he was saying basically to the Caribbean also. All they need to get all their act together, right, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that was
the same people.
Yeah,
the same people who was asking for the federation still didn't want the same federation they was lobbying for. It's because everybody wanted to rule it, right? And why Jamaica wanted the base there and why he had to go to Trinidad. So that and all was egos. How are we fixing that? Right? So going back here to what people were saying here, and which it makes sense. This person here, who named Ebony was saying basically, and which I agree with that too. Ebony was saying here that right from Monto to Wassa was $5. So I'm talking about the Monto Hospital, right by the Monto Hospital there to where you come up to by where the bridge is to Wassa. So Maxi gonna take $8 from Ride to Ride. That is what I still do understand that, right? And I could understand why people are so upset about it, but that really makes sense. The country at a standstill, as I said the last time that I was here sitting in for you, basically, I said the place is looking dirty, right? Garbage collection is late. Everything just, man, I don't understand how you and Wendell and them does this every morning. Because I hear for a few mornings and I started getting upset with some of the headlines. Follow, right?
Don't worry, man. Too strong drink and they're good to go.
But I ain't taking drinks of that. No? And then apparently Ingrid didn't know. She now put the face and the name together here because where we was at the other space, they used to call me Jeremiah. Now you guys call me RJ here. So she now realized that she sent a shout out here to Auntie Norma and Brother Ray. So Ingrid from Tusa, thanks for being here as always. And she was one of our loyal listeners when we was at the other space. And she is still here with us. So thanks for that, Ingrid. Yeah, as I was saying.
Hold on right there. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sir Charles.
Good morning, RJ.
Yeah. God, RJ, he just take over the airways. Anyway, so Charles, I cannot wait for 12:30 on the 1st of the 1st, 2026 tomorrow.
What happening at that time?
I'm waiting to see if the people in TNT and especially in Diego Martin, if they will prove Kamala Persad-Bissessar, our Prime Minister, wrong in what she said that we lawless. Because Sir Charles down here in the West, like Palestine and Israel, is only explosions. So I wait to see.
Oh, you're waiting for fireworks and stuff?
Yes, I'm waiting to see if after 12:30, if they will continue, they will give Western police officers some work to do. Because Sir Charles...
So right now they're making noise already?
No. Last night, because I heard siren, the police, like they came and they make them stop last night. So Charles, normally I go All Saints Church for all years because I stopped going St. Michael's because of the same disturbance of these fireworks. But you see, tonight, I'm going right in Diamond Vale Church then on the boulevard. I'm waiting to see if the priest will have to stop talking like in previous years when I used to go. I'm waiting. I'm not going on things. I don't want nobody tell me.
Yeah, you want to see for
hear
yourself.
for myself. Right?
Mhm.
So I want them to waiting to see if they go prove Camilla put the Prime Minister wrong in what she says. If the police will have plenty work to do come 12:31
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
the first of the first.
Well, you might have to get them a little extra 5 minutes, because I mean it's plenty fireworks to bust.
Waiting because to Charles, normally the New Year ringing 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, all down to 4 o'clock. What the hell
Yeah.
is wrong with these people?
So it's up to 12:30.
Yes, it's up to 12:30. That is what the summary.
It should be 1 o'clock.
New law.
It should be 1 o'clock.
11:30 to 12:30.
Yeah.
I'm waiting. So
All right.
Charles, you have a wonderful day. Reach home safely. And
Okay,
all the
no
best
problem.
for the new year.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay, no problem. I think they need to adjust it a little bit. It should be 1 o'clock. Only get the people on a little thing between 12 and 1. Because at the end of the day, 11:30 I'll burst a little thing, but I'm really waiting for 12 o'clock to start to burst all my fireworks. You know what I mean? And a half an hour may not be enough time. You know? So get the people on there at least until 1 o'clock. 12 to 1. Yeah. So
all the monitoring factors, yes. Yeah, you see, people are alive and alive there, and they are saying the same thing in their community. It's bushy, garbage collection is late, so everything, and on top of that, and on top of all of that, a minister who's supposed to be in charge of the country in an important ministry as that, telling me that you didn't know what was going ahead right under your nose. So Charles, I can you tell me I'm not believing that, because use you as an example. I cannot come on unless you allow me to. And then even though you said, okay, let me put in the argument that they didn't change the board, which you know and I know that's not happening, because their first intention when they come in to put their people in all the key ministries and all the key boards. And if it's one ministry, I know they will put in their people to control everything, to make sure who they're giving the supporters house and what have you is there. So I know it's their own people inside of there, right? The point is they continue to play us as that playing dumbfounded so that they can get sympathy.
So wait. So what I'm hearing from you. So you feel, and I'm being guarded with what I'm saying here. So you are feeling that the minister should know, or probably had some kind of insight, and is now acting as if he doesn't know. That's basically what you're saying.
That's the game.
No. Actually, that's where you feel is happening. I don't want to believe that. I would give the minister the benefit of the doubt that he did not know. I think the way that he came out and he said it also, and I'll tell you why, RJ, because he said in the article, if you read it, he said you cannot make a decision like that just so it has to go before the cabinet. So he would, if he decides to even make a decision like that, why would he do that and then come out and say it has to go before cabinet? You know, these are things that it's not to say these things that you could keep hidden, you know. These things are open
right.
things.
Let me say, if I buy into your argument, if I buy into what you are saying, right, and he didn't know, and I buy into your argument, just for what you know, City. For the likes of me, sir, Charles, I could never be in charge of something and don't know. This is a ministry I know trying to put some sense into everything happening on that ministry. I will, as I put something like that, RJ will know.
Yeah, but
I'm not going to leave that to the
no, yeah. So that's what I said. Maybe. Yeah, no. I just said and remember, at the end of the day, if something is happening at the management level, they may very well do something and not consult you. And from what I'm hearing from him is that somebody at that level made that decision and they did not consult him, because he would have had to consult the cabinet, because it's a serious thing, to make a policy shift like that. That is not normal procedure. So I think we have to give him the benefit of the doubt and let us see what happens before we come to that kind of conclusion. But I have a caller line here that I need to bring on the inside.
Coming back.
Yeah, caller, good morning to you. Hello, caller.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Come, you have to speak up a little bit. Don't come with your nice voice. Come with your bacchanal voice.
Yeah, so to me, I just find this whole situation with government, this engineer care, they have it so by design. The fund policy shift.
You're breaking up a little bit, caller. You're breaking up, Mr. Flavor.
All right, so what I'm saying is that the unhinged policy changes and back and forth and flip on policy changes is engineered chaos as far as I'm concerned. They put it so by design. All right, so especially where the funding to the corporations and the funding for corporations to actually get the job done properly with unlimited funds. Because I have had garbage in front of my house since before Christmas, and that has.
Okay.
Yeah, garbage collection has been really poor.
Yeah, the garbage is still here, the dump is still here, the solar is the most some. By the time the next day just replenish, it comes by back the same. It's like nothing is happening. When you talk to the people, it's saying, well, that is what they are. That's what the corporation paying them for, and that's what they could have paid for one trip.
Yeah.
When normally that would have been cleaned up in full. A back will come with a bigger chunk. There's a smaller chunk, a smaller tool. That's it. Right, and then they sit around and tell you pay for the companies, the countries that dump. So basically, she's referring to the fact that some places are seen to be like a dump.
Yeah. Mr. Flavor, we have to take your call on the other side of the news. We are going for the news and come back. I think people are also only talking about half of that statement, and there's another part of the statement. I will check it out. But when we come back, we are looking at 2025 into 2026, and we lighten it up a little bit for you guys so we can have some fun inside of the next hour. All right? So stay with us. We will be back shortly.
The news you need, the clarity you deserve. Local, regional, global. This is Net Radio News Now.
This is News Now on New Era TT Radio for Wednesday, the 31st of December. I'm Derek McMillan. Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar is standing by her description of Trinidad and Tobago as a lawless dump, despite backlash from opposition leader Penelope Beckles. Beckles criticized the government over higher customs fees and increased charges for birth and death registrations, saying citizens are being punished. But the Prime Minister insisted the measures were clearly outlined in the Budget and Finance Bill, adding that government services must sustain themselves and taxpayers shouldn't subsidize others' choices. Persad-Bissessar said law-abiding citizens will be prioritized, accusing the opposition of ignoring systemic problems in Trinidad and Tobago. She also defended steep increases in traffic fines from January 2026, saying tougher penalties are needed to curb lawlessness. The Prime Minister added that acknowledging the country's problems is the first step toward fixing them. Housing Minister David Lee says he was blindsided by the Housing Development Corporation's decision to regularize people illegally occupying HDC units across Trinidad and Tobago. Lee told reporters he only learned of the move from a Sunday newspaper article. and said such a sensitive policy change should have been discussed with him as line minister. He acknowledged growing public anger, with many applicants waiting years for homes while squatters may now be allowed to purchase the units. Lee said he and Ministers Philip Alexander and Anil Roberts will meet with the HDC board to understand the rationale, including what happens to illegal occupants who do not qualify for mortgages. He added the issue requires careful handling to balance fairness and compassion. The search for missing fire officer Bruce Lizama has ended in tragedy. His body was found this morning off the Arima Old Road by colleagues who had organized a search overnight. Lizama, a 46-year-old ambulance driver attached to the Northern Division headquarters, had last been seen on Christmas Day and failed to report for work 2 days later, prompting fears he may have been abducted. Family members went to his Arima home on Sunday and found the gate and front door open. His car, a silver Nissan Tita, was later discovered in Torresilla Gardens. CCTV footage reportedly shows 2 men entering his yard, assaulting and restraining him before forcing him into the vehicle. Police also confirmed that about $2,500 was withdrawn using his bank card. Investigations are continuing. Caribbean Airlines says all domestic flights between Trinidad and Tobago are now running at maximum capacity, and only passengers with confirmed tickets are guaranteed a seat. The airline says standby travel will only be possible if space becomes available. The surge in demand follows the withdrawal of the TT Spirit from service for urgent mechanical repairs. With the APT James also out, only the Buku Reef and Galleon's Passage are operating, with adjusted sailing times to move affected passengers. Revised schedules were put in place on December 29th and 30th, and travelers from canceled sailings were rebooked. TTIT says refund requests for fare differences can be submitted by email, and reminders were issued that premium class is not available on some vessels. Passengers are urged to keep checking official channels for updates. Chief Secretary Farley Augustine has denied claims that the Tobago House of Assembly has handed over no man's land to a private developer, forcing vendors to move. Speaking at a Tobago People's Party meeting, Augustine said no land has been given to any businessman, calling the reports total fabrication. He explained that a businessman had only asked the THA to consider maintaining upgraded vending facilities if they were built at no cost to taxpayers. But no proposal has even been submitted. Augustine added that the land at no man's land isn't vested in the THA, so it couldn't be given away. Some vendors say they remain uneasy after being told new stalls may soon be built and that rent could be introduced. In international news, the United States has announced new sanctions against 10 people and companies in Iran and Venezuela, accusing them of helping Iran expand its drone trade and ballistic missile program. The U.S. Treasury Department says the sanctions support recently reimposed UN measures on Iran over its nuclear activities, which Iran continues to insist are peaceful. Those targeted include a Venezuelan firm accused of purchasing Iranian drones, several Iranians linked to missile-related chemicals, and people tied to an already sanctioned Iranian holding company. The move comes as President Donald Trump maintains a maximum pressure campaign on Tehran and warns of further military action if Iran attempts to rebuild its nuclear program. U.S. officials say Iran's weapons transfers to Venezuela threaten regional security. And that's news at this time.
That was news now. Stay informed with New Era TT Radio, Net Radio.
Want to ask.
At Christmas on New Era TT Radio, the family comes first.
Hi, this is Zena from Arima, sending season's greetings to my entire Net Radio family.
This is Dean. Season's greetings to the Net Radio family.
This is cheerleader from Hills at Tenapuna. Merry Christmas.
Family fun, joy, and togetherness.
Hi, I'm Patrick Brady from Powder Magazine Facebook. Merry Christmas and a bright and prosperous New Year.
And I am Super Charles. Big up New Era TT Radio.
Merry Christmas, everybody. This is Ted from Mova.
There's no place like New Era TT Radio at Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Charmflair Auto Services Limited, your one-stop auto repair shop, located at number 1 Industrial Lane, Charmflair, right opposite the brewery on the Eastern Main Road. Yes, we do it all. Repairs to all makes and models, from your everyday sedan to SUVs, light trucks, pickups, and panel vans. We're also the sole distributors of Devante tires, certified VTS inspection station, plus a wide range of services: oil change, front end and suspension repairs, tune-ups, tire alignment, batteries, electrical work, radiator and cooling system, AC repairs, and accessories galore. We offer pickup and drop-off service too. Call us today at 662-6545 or 662-6572. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Charmflair Auto Services Limited, number 1 Industrial Lane, Charmflair. We do it all.
It's Christmas. Can't do without black cake, homemade bread, sweet bread, pone, pastel, and punchacram. Get it at Val's Kitchen in Dabadi. To place your order, call 758-0148. Yes, delivery can be arranged. Val's Kitchen, Dabadi.
Looking for pet supplies that wouldn't bite? Visit Bow Wow Supply Limited, your friendly family-owned pet store at the corner of Cane Farm Avenue and 5th Street West, Cane Farm, Trent City. We offer fabulous prices, great service, and a wide range of foods, treats, toys, grooming products, and accessories. Everything your pet needs in one place. We are open Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sundays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Coming today, Bow Wow Supply Limited, Cane Farm Avenue and 5th Street West, Cane Farm, Trent City. Your pet's friendly place. Call us at 640-7184.
S&H Rumbox, 137 Western Main Road, St. James, for all your retail and wholesale needs for alcohol and non-alcoholic beverages. Call us at 686-0599 or visit us at 137 Western Main Road, St. James. S&H Rumbox, drinking out of the box.
Advertise with us on New Era TT Radio, the fastest growing streaming platform for talk in Trinidad and Tobago. Audio and video ads welcome. Elevate your brand with us. Connect with us at newerattradio@yahoo.com or call us at 299-5156. Now what are you waiting for?
At Christmas on New Era TT Radio, family comes first.
Hi, this is Zena from Arima, sending season's greetings to my entire NETT Radio family.
This is Dean. Season's greetings to the NETT Radio family.
Then this is cheerleader from Hills at Tenapuna. Merry Christmas.
Family fun, joy, and togetherness.
Hi, I'm Patrick Billy from Powder Magazine Facebook. Merry Christmas and a bright and prosperous New Year.
And I am Super Charles. Big up New Era TT Radio.
Merry Christmas, everybody. This is Tayan from Mova.
There's no place like New Era TT Radio at Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Okay, so we are back after the news there on your TT Radio. So 14 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. Sir Charles, and that's me. And of course, RJ in the corner there that you are seeing on screen. And we are keeping your company over the next couple of days as we go into the new year. Of course, Wendell and Richard, they are out on vacation. They're vacationing. And they will return on Monday. The way the holidays are running and stuff, it's kind of, you're wondering whether which one of the days here, if it's Wednesday, Tuesday, it's kind of hard to keep tracking them.
Yeah, it's very hard. And then see Ingrid here, she's texting, so she now put a face and a name to the person because at the other space they used to call me Jeremiah. Or some of them used to just say Mr. Tall, Dark and Handsome. So she now texting and she bringing back some memories. So thank you, Ingrid, from too, sir. Thank you for being here and always being loyal. She is one person who's loyal to things that she is doing. Once she is here every morning, you can look forward to hear Ingrid texting here. Yeah, as I was saying, I will be inviting myself to the mid-morning. As you say you're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Just because of you, I will give them the benefit of the doubt. But when the truth the story come out, I will be calling you in the morning and say I come in and sit with you and me and you're going to flesh it out on the mid-morning. Because at the end of the day, I've seen signs. The reason why I'm saying that, I'm watching the signs. And you must watch the writing. Sometimes you even have to look at the writing that they are not writing. It's good that we can give them the benefit of the doubt, but they are always have the public. I don't know if they feel that we're very uneducated. I don't know, I'm just saying. But they are playing us for food, and that is what hurting me the most to Charles, right?
Yeah.
When you get into office.
Yeah, we would think. But as I said, we watch and see. Sometimes you have to wait and see, because as you draw a reference to the situation in Tobago and that sort of thing, and then you give them the opportunity, and then you wait and you see where it have to go, and then you will deal with it in a particular way. But we see yeah, but let's switch gears a little bit now as we're inside of this hour now, because we are heading into the new year, and I think I discovered where the little glitch is coming from, but I will talk to you after the program, right? Yeah, but so here what we are doing right now. Check this out. Right, so we are going into 2026, right? And Virginia, this is where you could call back in on stuff, right? What it is in 2025 that you are not taking with you into 2026? And that is a question that we are asking you. You could call us at 281-1315 or 299-5156. You can put your messages on the chat, on the YouTube and Facebook chat. You could put it there, or you could WhatsApp us also, right? So we are asking you what it is from 2025 that you are not taking into 2026. So we put aside the heavier stuff. I was hoping to start it a little earlier on, but the thing was the conversation was running in that kind of way, and when things run in, they have to later on, but we're into this hour now. So yeah, so call us what it is, and it could be almost anything, but it's up to you what it is. As Richard was saying, you see that old talk, I ain't carrying that into the new year, right? So what it is that you not taking into the new year. All right, caller, good morning.
Morning, gentlemen. No Food Virginia, front and center again. I'll be quick with because I try to get it in on the other segment, right? And I want Mr. RJ, you are on record, right? Tell me what you told the people. They said full disclosure. Tell me what you tell the people when I called your program a couple of weeks ago. When I said, because I know Mr. Trincity, everybody's saying America bad, America this, that, whatever, right? But America, I always say the Grenada situation was a liberation, not an invasion.
Hey, hold on.
I come in light.
Yeah.
Is it a liberation or invasion?
I would say it's a liberation, but you're straight away from the man pool. We'll get
Yeah, man. What's Virginia? I tell you, when you say call back here, we're going light. And I want to ask you the question. What it is
me for 2026?
Yeah, what it is that you're not carrying into you? What
is it? I'm not taking with me for 2026.
Yeah, what you're not carrying into?
I can send you the picture. Make sure everybody, you go to the bathroom before midnight strikes, so you don't take the same kakada with you that you had in 2025.
You can't get out all that.
Yeah, don't take the same kakada with you as you did in 2025. Now, the poll, by the way, I know a lot of people put S, somewhat. I say, people, come on now, man, yes or no? But they say somewhat. Let me tell you something. I said no. And you know why I said no? Because, listen, I really feel a number of my objectives were not fulfilled. Maybe nothing good happens before it's time, right? But so I said no because I have some demons to deal with. But the demons I have to deal with is not rum, is not drugs, and it definitely ain't porn, right? But I just have a low tolerance for people who don't have open minds. And I have to learn to try to.
Well, don't carry that into the new year. Okay, so we now understand what you're not taking into the new year. Okay?
Well, I'll make sure I go to the bathroom before midnight.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
Thank you very much, Virginia. People, the question being today.
Thank you, Virginia. And
what
Nicole is quite. She's not taking no short-term temperament, and you're quite right. Things that you're not in control of, do not take it across this. So Nicole says she's not taking none of that into 2026, and she's quite right.
What is it she's not taking? Things that she's not in control of?
Yeah, well, things that you're not in control of. So simple. No. We say we're keeping it light, and I'm not going to draw a reference there, but
she's not taking anything that she does not have control over. She's not worried about. She's not taking that into the new year.
Into the new year.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's a good way to go. She and cover all the bases there. You understand?
All right.
I find that is so sweet.
All right. Susan, good morning to you.
Yeah, we're talking about a blessed good morning. Best topic, Sir Charles. What I am not taking for 2026, you see where the PM and whoever ministers want to tell you can't say this, can't say that, and they're doing a set of crap. We're not taking that. We let you know what time it is, respectfully. I ain't saying it disrespectfully, I'm saying it respectfully.
Yeah,
you can't be silencing the people and it. That is one. Two, Sir Charles, with that thing where you say this morning, when you start off with family, when family and them on crap, I'm not taking that because I distancing myself. I'd rather be by myself.
Yeah.
I love my family,
Yeah, of course.
But it's half who just cut you up.
Yeah.
And once I see you, and one time I always ask you, Lord, Heavenly Father, open thy eyes, let me see what it is. And from the time you're on crap, I keep in my distance. I good. Yeah. Better the size black sheep. I ain't get that. I keep in my distance. Then see 2026 is me, God Almighty and His Son Jesus Christ first, and anything after.
After that.
Anything. You understand? And just like the woman with the issue of blood, we're holding on to Jesus. And just like Job, with all that was taken away from him, and he get it back 100, so we're going into 2026. Trinidad and Tobago, no matter what we're going through, we are going it through Jesus and God Almighty. That is all we're doing. We're taking that one in 2026.
All right,
and any crap, throw it to the wayside. Sir Charles, RJ, great program again.
All right,
Thank
you. No problem, Susie. All right. Question being, 2025, you had your challenges, whatever you face. But you know what? 2026 is right on the cusp right about now. What it is in 2025 that you're not taking into 2026.
My answer, Sir Charles,
good
is
morning
number
to you.
5.
What your answer is?
My answer is the number 5. Because right now,
we
have the number 6. We have the number 6 on our back trying to carry it on top of the mountain to be 2026. So I say what we doing away with is number 5.
What I understand that. You understand what you're talking about?
But I said it fair last night. We have to remove the number 5 and put the 6, so it'll be 2026. So that is what we're doing away with. Number 5.
Okay. Oh, you talk about the 2020. But
yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, obviously we can't carry that into it. But what else is happening in your space that you saw that you were displeased with, that you're not going to take it into 2026?
Well, I ain't seen nothing, so far.
What do you mean you see nothing? Nothing at all? Everything you were satisfied with?
Huh?
Everything you were satisfied
with, because it had nothing to be satisfied with. We have, you know what I mean? So this is the reason why I say I ain't see anything. Nothing didn't help me in 2025, and I ain't seen anything helping me in 2026. So this is the problem.
All right, okay, no problem.
Right? Yeah. So Charles, one thing I wanted to say. Anybody wanted to get the opportunity to run the PBR?
I understand
because I heard the Prime Minister say that if the Maxi Taxi Association want to run the PBR, she would give it to them, let them run it. So I said, well, if you, Mr. Hotep, Mr. Trincity, and myself, we cannot take that initiative and run the PBR.
Kenwin, let me leave that alone. I'm trying to stay with you. Let me stay with the topic of the day. People, what it is within this 2025 that you are not taking into 2026? That is the question. Oh my word. I have all right, okay. Sean is saying here on the WhatsApp RJ. He say, my wife.
Oh my word. Well,
he's not taking his wife with him into 2020. Oh my word. All right, I admire your honesty. I admire your honesty, Sean. Oh my word. Rockaway, good morning.
Morning, Sir Charles. Morning, RJ. Morning, everyone. Good morning.
Morning.
This beautiful morning of ours.
It is a beautiful morning. Right. Rockaway?
It's a beautiful morning. We're all alive. Thank God. Not everybody here. All right? Now, this is what I am leaving in 2025, and I'm not getting into 2026. And I hope they stay in 2025. I'm leaving persons who are unable to accept different opinions and get disrespectful when they get different opinions. I'm leaving those persons behind in 2025, and they better stay in 2025. And I'm going forward in 2026 and wishing all of you who are hearing my voice a bright and prosperous new year, and also to the people of Trinidad and Tobago and all the listeners out here, a bright and prosperous and a happy, blessed new year. Everybody take care.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one to hear. That's a good way to start. Thanks very much, Rockaway.
It have a better one here. Nicole is saying she's not taking she credit card payment into 2026. She leaving home just now and go and pay it.
And she going and pay. All right, okay. Nicole, I wish I could have said the same.
Yeah.
I wish I could have said the same, because I mean, of course, that's some credit card payment is something else, you know.
Yeah. And British culture is saying people, family, and who live the highs, and also fake friends. So nice one, British culture, nice one.
What is it?
Lord.
Read British culture again for me, RJ. Read British culture.
People, family, and who are less, and also fake friends. That is what sorry, British culture say people, family, and who what you say, less? What was that? Right. Okay, and then we have Curtis Patrick is saying fake friends here. So I thought was the same person. Now look at it again, but it's two different persons. Right?
Right.
Curtis is saying, take friends. And Mr. Viticulture say people, family, and who are, I saw it right so funny, yeah. Anyway, I understand the last with the city, so I'll just leave it out. Right?
Okay.
I understand the last with the city.
Donna is saying that I'm not taking the gimme gang.
Okay.
He said people who always want and never had nothing to give. So she say, I am not taking the gimme gang with me in 2026.
Yeah.
All right. So come on, people, let's call us now. Let's give us a call.
Well, let me give them the number. Sorry, you can't put up the two of them at the same time. So the number is 281-1315. So give us a call. We also taking your call and also looking at the messages there. Those are fine. Fine that could be read. I will be reading it out to you so we could stay in tune. Give us a call. Remember, if you're not calling, we just finish at 8 o'clock. We just go until once you're taking part and we haven't fun, we stay until 9. Alrighty?
Yeah, so
all right.
I have oh my word, Sexy Reds is saying I'm not taking the people man into 2026.
Oh Lord. The name alone said it all. Sexy Red. Just say confession is good for the soul, Sir Charles.
Yes, of course. Sexy Red says I'm not taking the people man into 2026. Oh,
thanks for that.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Sexy
At
Red.
least be honest.
She make a belly hurt with him.
I'm not thinking that. We're not good people and
yes.
Okay, fake friends.
Mr. Patrick is here with us. Mr. Patrick.
Hey, the man who say he ain't taking his wife with him, very honest.
Sure.
Listen, it has a wife. That's why they want to see them, but it's a big butt. That's a husband the same thing, though.
Of course.
But it's a big butt. That's a children the same thing, too. But it's a big butt.
Yes.
But a lot of people wish they never was in the family they was in, but that was it, eh?
Yes.
That was it, but the wife drama, the baby mama drama. The baby mama drama. That's problem.
Yes.
Avoid, for the last month or 2 months going back, we see a lot of domestic violence and killing it.
Yeah,
it had that. And suicide and I hope a lot of men and women who realize that they can make it, drop that relationship right there and go away. That's all. Drop it and go away. Because you ain't want to go in 2026 only killing people. I ain't making sense. Right?
For real. Thanks very much, Mr. Patrick. Yeah. 281-1315-299-5156. And CJ is saying the stresses of 2025 are staying right where they belong.
It's good. Oh, leeches. He was saying, I don't understand. Sorry, beauty culture, leeches. All right. So that is the word beauty culture was I'm saying here. You're not taking. So let me go back up now since I understand what he's saying here, and I'm talking find it back quick. Beauty culture. Where I get beauty culture. So yes, people, family, who are leeches, right? I now understand beauty culture. Sorry about that, but it was for all of those things there and text others had to take my time with it. So leeches is the word he was trying to say here, and then well, he put it in caps so I can't miss it now. Thanks for that, DT. Yeah, so let us know, people.
Right.
What
So let me
from
finish
2025?
Let me finish read CJ message for you. So she said that
Okay.
2026, I'm stepping into 2026 with peace and clarity. So she work, family, and friends. If they're not on board, CJ not carrying all day with her. Right?
Correct is right.
Yeah. Leave that stress behind. I have one person here, Mark, is saying these lying politicians are not taking them with me. I don't know how you can get rid of them, eh?
Exactly.
How you
Just
can get rid of
what you
them?
are saying, and all the leeches.
Yeah.
Understand? Big friend. Right. The question we asking people with those calls, remember, if you guys are not calling, we will have to leave, and you can well, I see a lot of texts trying to go to them as quick as possible. Yes. Let's see again who else making some sense here. Oh, the man who said his wife. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, that's a hard one. How you're doing that, so child. It doesn't matter how my wife is. I don't think I can leave her behind because she plays an integral part of my life. Because a lot of things I cannot do for myself, but it's my wife is who knows how to help me. So I can't say like him.
No. I mean, in a situation like your situation, you definitely carried your wife into your 2026. Yeah, I mean, but some people, some relationships are not really good. Sometimes
it's so true. It's so true.
We can't hide that. You know, they are very good relationships, and they are not so good relationships, and then they are bad relationships. You know,
it's so true.
People in relationships and would like to get out of it bad, you know.
A friend of mine tell me he have a neighbor next to him who he like a lot, and me and he were just having a normal conversation, and at the Sparrow Calypso was playing at the same time, and just so he stopped, he say, "If my wife and the neighbor talking to her about drawing, I saving the neighbor." Well, so Charles, I nearly died with laughing.
Yes.
The relationship was so bad that a man say he rather save the neighbor than his own wife. You understand? Yeah. People, let me go. Make some calls. What from 2025?
Yeah, look at
not taken with you into 2026. Come on, tell us, please. Tell us so we can know. Call.
Andre is saying that he's not taking any toxic relationships into 2026. He says it's not good for his peace of mind. So any toxic relationships that he has formed and he identified, spouse, work, friends, and neighbors, any toxic relationships that he has formed, he's not taking them into. And people recognize that, you know, there are some relationships that you form with whether it was friends and end up in situations that you really I ain't able that no more, you know.
Yeah,
I ain't able that no more, and but that some people say, look, I done with that, you know. Yeah, that is it.
Well, boy, GDBC just having fun day because what he's saying, fake friends and some of my wives. What do you mean by that? He just having fun. They're just like how the man say about his wife. Right? So those numbers again, people, 281-1315. Give us a call. Let me know what you are not taking into the new year. Let us know. And what I will do, Sir Charles, I will take that same question tomorrow evening when I on to. That will be part of my program. I'll be asking the same thing among a number of questions. I'll be taking that one tomorrow to me across with my last program for 2025 into the new year.
Yeah. Good morning to you, caller. Virginia.
Hey, gentlemen. Hey, Sir Charles.
Yep.
I just sent you an image that is good for, broadcast podcast, properly edited. But it will give a better appreciation of what I was talking about earlier on, not carrying in 2025 into 2026 with you. So take a quick glance at it.
Yeah, I saw
Show it to the
it.
good people. All right.
Okay.
Hey, you guys have a great New Year. Okay. God bless you all.
No,
Cheers. Bye.
No problem there. Yeah, man. All right, so people, come on, tell us, what are you not taking with you into 2026? For me personally, I'm not taking anybody that tell me I can't. Anybody that say, yeah, you see that's not for you. You can't do that. I'm not taking that kind of that with me into 2026 at all. Yeah, there will be mountains, there will be challenges, but we facing all and we climbing all.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, boy, I'm agreeing with you. As I say, part and part, there's a lot of things that I'm not taking over. And then one of them is a empty wallet. I'm taking that one across in 2026.
No way.
I'm hoping that.
Yeah. Himself, you have to stuff some $1 inside it. Stuff it with $1 carry it.
Yeah, understand? Yeah, man. So I am trying my best to I'm seeing 2026 how I could up my ante when it coming to that financial level, and just being here and trying to make programming here a lot better, a lot more family friendly, and just keeping the family closer. No, I just can't wait for the new year, because something about the new year does always bring me, new hope. I've been saying that for years. Every year I always looking for new ideas, new hope, and things to just better that I didn't do in the previous year. And that is it for me, basically.
Yeah.
Understand?
Hear what and that's a good thought. To always looking to climb to higher heights. Denise is saying, hear what Denise is saying here, right? Denise is saying, I'm not taking my mechanic with me into 2020. He said the man is only making a living off of me, and the car's still not working good.
Yeah. You have people like that. But how you could be fixing somebody's time, and then every Monday morning they have to come back by you? That is not the mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm changing them too.
Didn't he say, I am not taking my mechanic with me into 2026? That's a good one. Miss Sampson, good morning.
I always calling about my city. I don't be begging or calling about myself. I'm not taking my city being nasty, representative not working. I would be in the mayor's office ever so regular. They're fed up with me.
Mm-hmm.
The place is just shut down. Nothing going on here. Once every 5 years, somebody will come by my gate. My street is the forgotten street of San Fernando, and I'm not putting up with it. I'm not.
All right. So you're going to be visiting the mayor plenty this year. You're not taking no excuses.
No excuse. No excuse. If they can't work, if they can't do the job, if they don't want to do the job, stay home. You can't be getting paid and not working. See my point, and that is one PNM problem. If somebody not working, send them home. Don't be afraid. Send them home. Let us sit down and ponder, and then they will realize what they had. They have a job. But if you're getting pay and nobody complaining, like the police, how they just go home with pay. If I get them to go home with pay, I will be making some mischief ever so often, so I'll be home with pay. You see my point?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Miss Sampson. Yeah, the mayor will be looking out for you. And you hear the word Miss Sampson used off the top of her head. She didn't realize that the city is a dump. Okay?
Right.
So that's general how people talk about certain things. Sean is back. Sean was talking about his wife. Sean has some serious problems. Sean says, I am not taking my financial advisor with me into 2026. He says, every investment that he has advised me about has failed. Sean, I think I would have leave you behind too.
Yeah.
But whatever it is that Sean was supposed to make money off of his investments failed. So he says, you see, my financial advisor, I am not taking him with me into 2026.
No, but next thing I have to search on is a lot of things that we cannot take into 2026. And then for you to be finding people right, left, and center, and though we are on a lighter note, but then it begs the question, how do you call the place a dump? But it is, somebody was texting me, I didn't even want to bring it in here, but it begs the fact of what you are now saying and play. If the place is not clean, garbage all over the place, as they were asking me, is she wrong for saying that? And then at the end of it, they are creating the dump, right? So by she saying it, as I say, and that is why not to say no, and that's what I was telling you, nothing to say no. I take it, I always take it tongue and cheek now. Because they will say one thing and mean something else. He will say he don't know when he do know. You understand? So everything that I say no, it's making me think outside, always thinking. Even say yes, I thinking why they go say yes, and then I fighting to say no. So you're calling the place a dump, but the place is really dirty, so Charles. I've been saying that from ever so long. That is why I don't like to say things, because like every time I say it does happen. Everyone has always tried to say positive things. You understand? Even on my program here, I talk about massive love. I try to spread the love is the same way. So by them saying it, and it really is, teeth and cheeks again, as I say. So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold 1 minute there. Mr. Patrick.
Hey, I'm coming to defend my Prime Minister.
Go ahead.
Right? The Prime Minister, the place is a dirty dump. You know why? That CPEP program that's shut down, boy. So tell drive around the whole country and see the amount of grass and rubbish all about.
That is what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Drive around the country and see all the grass, all the drain, all the rubbish, all the set up thing around the place, because it has nobody to do the job. It has nobody to clean grass, it has nobody to cut the drain, it has nobody to cut nuts. You understand? And then when you listen to a certain companies and boroughs, they get refunded cut by a large amount, so they can pick up the rubbish. Right? So who created that? Who created them, Carlo?
Mr. Patrick, I didn't plan to get back into this conversation, but I think, yeah, it is a real conversation. But the thing about
so
it,
me, is it 2026?
yeah, but you're
so
talking.
I ain't taking no blame.
All right, but don't take no blame. Don't take no blame.
I ain't going with no blame.
Yeah, don't take no blame.
Because if you don't hire people to do the job, how you get the job done, Charlo?
All right. Mr. Patrick, are you? I'll ask you a question. Did you hear the original statement that the Prime Minister made concerning this something? You know what is this? It is
about crime and all in it.
Or it's across the board, and she did not say.
Yes,
in Trinidad and Tobago, it's just a dump. Hear what she said. For those of you who didn't, she said, under the last administration, they had allowed Trinidad and Tobago to become a lawless dump.
Lawless dump for what?
Yeah. So, and she was basically responding to the crime and the way people use the roads and all those different things. What she's basically...
So let me leave that topic for later.
Yeah. In the new year, we'll take up that topic. Yeah, in the new year. Yeah. In the new year, we will deal with that. You know.
Yeah, because it have a lot in that deal.
Yeah, it's a loaded statement, and I understand that, and I realize that the
But if you want to talk about dumping, you say that rubbish and
no, well, if you're taking it as just rubbish, you will, of course.
Rubbish and
Yeah, but it's not just rubbish we're talking about.
Yes, we know about that part, but we talk about this part.
Yeah, you want to talk about the part you want to talk about.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, but there was that one part. All right. Yeah. All right. So I didn't really want to get into that. You know, I was hoping that. So people, in the final few minutes that we have, 2025 is here, and it's on its way out. And we were asking you, you know, what it is that you are not taking with you, you know, and it is a reflective time. It is a period where I didn't realize I lost RJ in the process. I was so focusing on the other areas. RJ just fell off the map. So let's see if he will join me back in between there. Yeah. So, all right. Let me take this call, and then I'll put a wrap on it. Rock away.
Yeah. So John, me again, I have to call back. I know you're trying to change the trend of the end of the show going for this year, and I agree with you. But you know what I'm leaving behind also? I'm leaving behind all the people who have it so bad that they can't stop talking. They keep calling and calling, and even though you're trying to make the thing happy and everybody nice, they just cannot leave it alone. It's hurting them so bad what happened. So I'm wishing you everybody again a happy and blessed new year. You all change the topic. Make it light. We have 10 minutes to go. All right? Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Thanks very much, Rockaway. Yeah, so
you could try to make the topic lighter, but it's so heavy, but it's such other understanding. You know, we try to make it lighter, but
we try to make it happy because you see, you can't bog yourself down with all the heaviness all the time. Yeah, it's not good for you.
Yeah.
It creates stress, and stress creates all different kinds of problems that you will have. You know, stress could give you diabetes and things.
Everything.
And all
everything.
You have to rest it down. You have to rest from that stress. You have to take a walk sometimes. You have to go out and breathe in the fresh air, and you know, eat what you want and like yourself sometimes. You hear what Ninja saying this song?
But then again, Sir Charles, you're going to walk where? Because always check it out good. Always just to go and recreate is a set of bush now. So down if you do, damn if you don't, and that's what I'm saying. It's
no, that's all over. Really... There's still some beautiful places. I could leave here and I could walk out and go by Eddie Hard Ground. It's cut and it's looking all right, you know. So it's not all over. That is what we try to do. We try to paint it all over, but it's not all over. There are some spaces that you can find that you can, and I'm sure right around you there are one or two areas that is still pretty good, you know. But as we go into the new year, you know, I just want to let me wish everybody a happy new year. I hope that God continues to bless all of us. Things that we all have and that we will want to achieve in the new year. Maybe we weren't able to do everything, as you know, my good friend Junior says, you know, somewhat you're kind of half and half. You didn't get everything, but you made some ground, you know, and that is encouraging. That is encouraging. And I want to encourage you guys as we go into the new year, you know, look for the opportunities, make the best of whatever is coming your way, and don't get bogged down by the negativity, because at the end of the day, you still have to live.
Yeah, correct.
You still have to live, and you have to live for your children, you have to live for your family, you have to live for yourself. So in all of that, you can't just wallow in all the negativity around. Hug your child, you know, smile, appreciate that, look at that, look at the good things in your life. They are good things and good people.
Right, Sir Charles. You are right. And maybe, yes, as I say again, on that note, before we leave, let me get my 2 cents inside, thanking everybody for the few days I'm sitting here with you. It's been good. And that is somebody positive I could take into the new year, knowing I have something, at least, even though the country is going through a little sad moment, you have something that I could look forward to. Being here in New Era TT Radio, making me, release some of my stress. Because just coming here and sit down and play good music for all those loyal listeners just give me a sense of fulfillment. You calling me and tell me come and sit with you because you don't want to leave this space just playing music because Wendell and Richard is not here, and you want to keep the loyal listeners always in tune and informed. And I take the challenge. I have not a challenge, honestly speaking, as I tell you one last night, and I laugh about it. And just when I'm going to tell you no, do I say, boy, just forget that, man, and everybody know you and just go and do it, and so Charles trying hard. I want to remember how hard it is for you to carry that load. I forgot all of that. You understand? I said, better just come here, sit down. Yes, I have challenges, even understanding because I'm streaming from one and trying to get a message on one. So one is a little slower. So when the message come here, it's coming across this slower. All of that. And I just enjoy being here. Yes, frustrating going through some of the messages at times. And I can understand why Wendell always does blow the roof off. But all in all, it is nice. Right? And just being here and willing to exchange. At times we have to disagree to agree. I love that. Right? But for 2026, I can't wait. All of you join me and be on a Monday. Who don't know, who are here on a Monday from 8 to midnight, on a Thursday from 8 to midnight, then on a Saturday from 6 o'clock until 12. So join RJ on a holiday. I come up a lot earlier. So I'm doing some advertising. So all of you, once you have stress, come and release some stress. On a Monday, we do live entertainment and voice notes, and then gospel music. So your whole week does, from a Tuesday, it does feel well blessed. Then on a Thursday, we just visit a different destination. And I'm starting back in January. Then on a Saturday, we do music, and all my loyal listeners will come in and send in a song that they want to hear, anything they want to hear. And we come and we have fun. So come, release your stress, stay with New Era TT Radio. We need your support. Where you're working, tell all your boss, and then they need to start to advertise with New Era TT Radio. And guys, love you. Can't wait for Friday to come back and sit with you. Then can't wait for Monday to see Wendell and Richard coming back here. We have to lie down on my bed and start to laugh. And I suppose I have to struggle and get up to come and join you here. So I doesn't envy nobody. And trust me, those guys, they need an award, which is Sir Charles, Wendell and Richard. It's very hard. And I understand it because I'm here with you. And I see how hard it is to get up. And they still have my programs and then in the evening that I need to fulfill because my loyal listeners just be with me right through from start to finish, and they are loving it. So thank you guys. With the few minutes that we have, Sir Charles, you have any calls that we can take?
Yeah, well, no, I don't have any more calls. One CJ said she's not taking the potholes. She not have too much potholes. So she said,
oh, Lord.
Taken, well, I don't know who can help us over that because we're already here. But people, thanks very much for your support, especially within the breakfast show and in other spaces on the platform. Thanks to all the DJs, thanks to all the presenters and all the other talk show hosts and those who come in with special programs and stuff. Thank you so much for the 8 months, 9 months so far. We look forward to 2026 with a whole lot of optimism. And thanks to you, the listeners, because without you, we are nothing. So thank you so much.
Nicole didn't know, apparently Nicole didn't know that other than the breakfast show, she could come across because she is saying here, thanks for the information, RJ. Yes, Nicole, we are programming all day, all night, so you can just stay with us. You just have to get the different schedule.
Yeah, that's it. Just stay on the if you don't get us on the, because we don't have the YouTube and Facebook running all the time, but you can link us at newerattradio.com. All right, newerattradio.com, and you can listen to us all day, all holiday, every day. Yeah. All right. So thank you very much, RJ, for the last couple of days. Looking forward to talking with you again in this space on Friday. and and tomorrow is Thursday, is a holiday. It's New Year's Day. The DJs will be taking full control to entertain you on New Era TTV.
Charlie, give them the run. If you could do it quickly, because like Nicole and them didn't know. So for those who didn't know and you just had one student people, I can't remember how you have it now. If you could just give them a brief kind of rundown so they could do the different time slots so they could join us, huh? Please, thanks.
I just say, but throughout the week or like how we do in the holidays?
No. For the holiday, when they come for the holiday, what I just do, I just advertise everybody program that they have. Maybe for tomorrow, just tomorrow, so they could join us. You know, if you can remember how you're running on.
I mean, it's at this point. But the main thing is that once you go to our website at newerattradio.com, and that interface, you get to see all the presenters, talk show hosts, and the different time slots as to when you can get them also. So check us out our website, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and support us by your donation. Right? But it's 9 o'clock. We got to go. We have the mid-morning show coming up in a little bit. All right. So, people, this has been for 2025.
The breakfast show.
Wake up, it's a brand new dawn. The breakfast show got the vibes turned on.